Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another episode of Friday Night Bricks. We are at 277 today. Two of my co-hosts are in Brickslopes in Salt Lake City. So I am probably by myself tonight unless I have other people jump in. So I might build. I did get one of the sets from the 72-hour auction. I got the nice stunt truck. As you can see, Pronterro, I finally got him all. I found him. So he's got his Shatterspike, the blue sword. Finally picked up that set, and then he's got his great axe. And actually, on my other screen, I am working on I actually played around with some. I threw together some of my Mills plates. I threw together some of my Mills plates I wasn't using, the thicker ones, and put them on the back side. I actually built myself a nice little stop motion studio today. I shot probably, I think it was like 80 photos, something like that. Yeah, well, it's about 78 photos. I actually have 55 in my Sony Vegas movie studio ready, just kind of showing Pronterro cutting down a tree. Because Pronterro likes to chop down trees. So, but yeah, so hey, dude, Jude, hey, Jeff. So, yep. So, in the end, I might end up building tonight. We'll see if I get some more people in here. Otherwise, probably watch the chat a little bit. So, yep. So I used the other igloo that's like one height. It's only like one plate, and have him kind of walking from cutting the tree and walking into this igloo is much more spacious. That one's got definitely. This is one of the ones I'd like to do more of. It definitely has, it's got more, so it's got underground, so it's got food and whatnot. It's got a bed. Actually, per the pandemic, it's got rolls of toilet paper, as you can see down in here. I think those are Eclipse Graphics or something like that. One of the companies has it. So, yep. So this is kind of, this is one of the creations. In the end, like I said, we'll be recreating the collab for Chicago this year. After kind of what someone had said on a thing, it's still probably Chima. I'm thinking maybe Chima Palooza World War Chi. We'll see what happens with that. As for whatnot, all the other stuff that's going on, well, I don't know. I think probably since it is kind of a little bit quieter by myself tonight, I am going to have to, let's see here. Let me see what this sounds like. Just play some music in the background. So, but yeah, so in the end, it's kind of, so than that right now, I'm not really preparing for any real shows right now. I know Hoosier and everybody and all those guys are preparing for Nashville. I did a buy-sell trade last week in Green Bay. Pretty much came back with about as much as I took because I bought some other stuff. Bought some GWPs to augment my Winter Village sets because I have a whole collection of those that I plan on sitting on. I've been buying basically two of each. So one to build, one to kind of store. And so the GWPs will go with the ones that I'm storing. I don't generally build those. I think I've built one. But other than that, I don't really have any shows. We're doing a library display case coming up here, and I don't know if I'm going to have the second window. The primary window will probably get my 1x1 plate construction. I have a 1x1 plate only city. That'll probably end up in that case. If I get the other case down at the main level of the library, I'll probably put the keep in there because the case is 30 inches deep, so I can only get 3 base plates worth of stuff. So I'll probably end up doing that. So hopefully we'll get some other people in here. So I'm just gonna send something to somebody. So other than that, tonight, I don't know what we got going on. Like I said, we'll see if anybody who else comes in. I mean, I'm not sure what else is going on. I know Hinkle's got a con. He's out in Hartford. Not sure what TJ and everybody's up to. Not sure who else is around. We'll see. Obviously, I do send out a lot of invites. It's possible people are just really busy. We'll see. Hoping we get some other people other than myself. There is no D&D this week because those guys are out at Brickslopes, so there's no D&D. It's kind of sad. It'd be almost kind of cool if Mr. Wagner had something that Pronterro could do. Maybe maybe do maybe a small expedition to kind of learn how to use that Shatterspike. Hopefully not infuriate too many squirrels like he did by chopping down this tree on the stop motion I made. Because that'd be bad. You don't want to infuriate too much of nature. Because obviously last week, for those who didn't watch, or 2 weeks ago didn't watch the D&D, we did kind of blow our quest. One of our party members went after the elves that were leading us deep into the forest, and so that quest is no longer. But other than that, not much really going on. Hope we get some people in here because this will be kind of a really depressing stream. Might actually be one of the shortest, probably about as short as Brickworld Chicago. Or it's going to be a lot of music, not much talking, and a lot of building. Like I said, right now I am still kind of working on this thing here. I'll probably show it here in a second. It doesn't have any audio.
I will need to do the audio yet.
So I will need to still put Pronterro's voice in here. Maybe, give him some singing or something he probably wouldn't be used to. And actually, I'm hoping I'm using all these pictures because I copied them all and I took a lot, and I'm hoping I didn't. Any ones that I actually am not using, I can pull out if I see mistakes. But something, I've always kind of been intrigued with. I've done a couple real small ones. I did one time. I'm around my castle with the jetpacks. But haven't really done much stop motion. It'd be kind of cool to do a little bit of it. Problem is, for anybody who knows, you guys have seen my storage, it's pretty bad. It's pretty full. My build table does have some more space. I did move some stuff off of it. Recently, I got a lot of my, after Chicago and after the last shows that I had done with the castle, I moved the boxes onto dollies underneath so they can roll underneath the table. I either need to downsize the table, which kind of would be kind of intriguing, or let's see here. This one might be the one I don't need. That's the one I don't need. Let's see here. Well, we'll kind of see. Maybe we'll let me grab a soda real quick here, and then we're gonna show you something. Oh, there is one in there that made it in there that wasn't supposed to. Let's see here. Maybe. They're in the drawer next to where the cutting board is at. Left side of the cutting board. So let's play this. There it is. Where the heck is that? Okay, let me see here. Okay, so guys, let's see here. That's fine, Chop. Yeah, whenever. You know, come on, join me, give me company here. Maybe what I'll do is I will maybe make this movie without sound for the moment. Let's see. Hopefully, it won't lock me up here. It shouldn't take too long. It's only got 70 frames. Only going to last, well, actually, it might last a little bit too long. It's probably got 30 seconds. So, let's stop video to maybe do this, but we'll kind of just see. So, yep. So, in the end, let's see. Let me see what else we got here. I don't think so. Okay. Okay, let's see. Sweet, that's fine. Oh yeah, we didn't need to know you were in the shower, Chop. That's fine. That's fine. Let me see if I can find what I'm looking for here. Let me see here. I need to figure out where this stuff goes to. Videos. Hold on. Let's see. Here we go. We're going to share something here, guys. Doesn't have any sound, so that should be pretty good for everybody. Hopefully that was pretty good, guys. Hopefully that was... Actually, I think some of the steps were better at the end, so that was actually... I thought it actually doesn't look too bad. But obviously I'll have to work better on a better background. But I mean, basically it was just, like I said, just lots of mills, and then just the tree. And actually the tree is ironically one of Mr. Wagner's. Yeah. Well, the tropical music winterscape. So You know, I think he was chopping his tree at home. I mean, you know, he's probably back on leave, you know, while the chaos crew is, you know, hiding out at the Restful Lily. Palm tree, yeah, pine tree. Remember, it's one of yours. It's supposed to be a pine tree. It's just really tall. Remember, wasn't that the pine tree? Got palm leaves. It's a pine tree, right? That was the pine tree. I'm pretty sure. It's just, you know, because of the way I shot it. I mean, you don't get to see the whole tree. Like I said, I don't have a big enough backdrop. I'm talented, but I'm not that talented. You know, I mean, I never remember. I don't sell enough stuff to where I have the big fancy screens and all that stuff on in my stuff. But yeah, so I'll just add some music or something. But it kind of gives me hope that maybe I can do something for the stop motion at Brickworld next year. Maybe Chop and I can come together for something. Maybe we can think of a good idea. Or, you know, we'll come up with the ideas and I'll shoot the video and he'll add some voices. You know, I mean, he's good at that. So, how is Mr. Wagner tonight? So you're doing pretty good. Yeah, the tree was falling apart, so I kind of did it as quick as I could. I kind of, you know, was no MMA to the rest of whatever yet. Yeah, that's okay. Well, considering the whole campaign went down the crapper, I mean, you know, I needed to have Pronterro doing some stuff. Besides, he needs his introduction video, so that's what it was going to be, but I couldn't get it done fast enough today. I got sidetracked when I got to storage, and so otherwise I would have done a little bit more and maybe, you know, thrown it in there. So, well, he might do some voices. I mean, this would be something that if we did Chicago, would be something that hopefully would be not as long as the Aces Wild, The Legend of William Tell, but something as cool. We'll see. I still need to get Kevin to unlock that sucker for me somewhere so I can take a look at it or show it off again, because that was pretty sweet. I always enjoyed that one. He definitely did some pretty cool things when he was in the hobby. So, but yeah, oh yeah. I mean, you know, so it's one of those things where, you know, I want to play around a little bit, and I figured that was kind of cool. I mean, I've done a little bit before. Like I said, I did the it's still on my phone. Probably, you know, I think with the way the phones work these days, it's probably on the old phone. Some of that stuff, I don't think it's saved one or the other. And I might have done it in like the one app, which might not have transferred it at one point, because I did a little one long time ago. And actually, you know, now you've been part of that. I've been part of that one program I had on here. I have something on here. Oh, but I was going to say, for anybody who's been has anybody tried doing all those? Has anybody done the loaded your instructions? Basically registered your sets. So I actually did some. I found a bunch of. I have a lot of instructions that are old that don't actually have that barcode on there on the front. So I mean, in the end, I got lots of instructions. I did some. I did do some of them the other day. It's kind of cool. I mean, you just scan that barcode with your app. Obviously, I've already scanned all these, but you scan that, and it should take you into your insider account, and it'll add points. I think I added enough for like maybe another. God, how many points did I have? Maybe a couple hundred. Maybe it was 1,000. I don't know. Might have been, maybe it might have been 1,000. But in the end, I mean, still, I mean, I have a lot of instruction manuals, and a lot of them just don't fit. So I think it was like $600 or $700, 600 or 700 points worth. Yeah, so I think I was at like 60, maybe 6,500, and I went to 7,600, so like 1,100. But it's 20 points per instruction manual. So to get to like the next level for like another big reward, I would need, like, to go from 50 to 100 would be, I'd need like 300 instruction manuals. So give in to Brick Brother. Brick Brother knows all. So because I'm still debating what I'm going to. I think I'm still going to get Elsa's castle. I think I need to see what else is out there. I do like the dream stuff, but I'm more or less interested in a lot of maybe the kind of some of the things, some of the accessories, the purple bows, stuff that hopefully might end up showing up on Lug Bulk and stuff like that. I mean, I haven't really been paying attention to. Hey Haley, welcome. Yeah, I mean, I probably saved all my instructions. What's funny is, I mean, I got like lots of little ones. I got like all these little poly bags and stuff. I mean, the poly bags don't have them on there. I mean, you know, so in other words, I mean, and then all my ice bear packs, because those are old. So I had 45 instructions for those. I kept all the instructions, and those didn't. So in the end, it's kind of those things where it'll really interesting. I have a fair amount, but it's hunting them down. I mean, I got lots of instruction manuals, and I'm not going to bust open any sealed ones. And most of my sealed instructions are going to be old ones. They won't have that on there. So, yeah, unfortunately, Kevin, Elsa is constantly getting jealous that Disney built her a smaller ice castle than the Ice Bears. And so I need to give her at least something a little bit, more bearable, near the Ice Bears at some point. I do have some of the smaller ones, too. I mean, I have a couple of smaller ones. I could put them together. I don't think the CMFs have those barcodes on there, I don't think. And if so, what series would it have started at? There's one on there for product feedback for series, the pink one. Isn't that like 21? Okay. Let me scan it. No, it's a survey for that. So I don't know. I mean, you have to try it. I don't know if I have. Let's see. What's this one? This one is the blue one. So I see a bunch of people are here tonight. I mean, anybody's welcome. Those. Wagner, you should have an invite. So, let's see here. They have boycotted butt shop. It was probably so well hidden, Chop, within the next to the ice castle, it just wasn't noticed. I don't think the CMFs have that, because technically that'd be a lot of instructions, 20 points and all that. And actually, it's kind of wild. I mean, every instruction is 20 points. So whether you have the big castle or whatever the $20 set or whatever, it's And actually, I don't know if all of them had it, because I thought there was something I found that didn't have it. Yeah, like even this creator set, this one's too old. That doesn't have it on there either, because it's right on the front of the instruction manuals. I want to say somewhere around 2019 is when maybe 20. it's somewhere within the last couple years. So. Hey. Well, I still have all my instructions from everything going back to Series 1, but in the end, the problem is those things only started on the last couple. Actually, I wonder, is this on the plastic? Let's see. Plastic's got some, but I doubt that's going to be anything. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I was going to call a phone number. That's not the way to do it. So. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, all my instructions are too. I mean, in the end, it's kind of those things where they probably thought about. I mean, there are some barcodes on some of the older instructions, but I think it takes you to like where the instructions might be at or something. So, I mean, I got lots of instructions too, Kevin. I mean, I got instructions that go back because of all the collections I acquired, probably the better part of two decades, 2.5 decades. And yeah, I don't think any of them have it on there. I mean, I looked at it and it's pretty much all the new stuff. Oh, the Goat Boat had it, and that's 2022. What I've got. Some of the Winter Village ones had it. So (2022). I would say probably within the last couple years. So, I mean, in the end, it also, I think, I mean, probably it's twofold. I mean, it's probably one of those things that lets Lego know what you build. Maybe kind of. I mean, it might be kind of. It could be something too where they're trying to figure out what people are buying. Is if you can register your instructions, you're registering a set. You're kind of doing what, you know, when you registered appliances or you registered your stereo or your computer or whatever, you know, the companies know that, you know, hey, you like their product or you like certain products. I mean, in the end, it'd be great if they would somehow even maybe just do even like, 5 points or something or a few points for some of the older instructions. I'd register all the stuff I have. I mean, I would show them all the sets I have. Now, granted, I'd have to make sure all the instructions I have from sets I don't own that I don't register those. So, yeah, I think, yes, I think you can. There was something I had multiples of. I think I tried. I think it worked. Maybe it was there was something recently I had multiples of. Oh, maybe the dragon. Master Wu's Battle Dragon, I think, might have had it. So, like I said, it probably goes back a few years. Well, yeah, but they're probably not. Well, yeah, it's on your VIP card, but, you know, in the end, who knows? And maybe it's just, yeah, that or they're just trying to get people to maybe have, you know, use more points or, I don't know. I mean, in the end, it's kind of, Brick Brother. So in the end, it's kind of things where, you know, I think it's not bad. I mean, I don't mind it. So it's one of those things where I think it's kind of cool. I mean, it doesn't really help me too much because, I mean, in the end, it only really gave me, like I said, about 1,100 points. I mean, that doesn't really give me super far. Gets me like halfway to maybe get one of those VIP sets. And maybe that's what they're trying to do is maybe get people so they can help get rid of some of their like, yeah, some of the stuff. Maybe they're hoping people will get more of the digital stuff, you know, maybe, you know, enter more of the contests, you know, whatnot. I mean, in the end, it's like you said, it's whatever they want to do. I mean, in the end, it's, you know, I don't know. I mean, I don't work with Lego anymore, so I can't guess what they're doing with it. But I mean, as a person who owns a lot of Lego and can think like maybe they do a little bit, I would say maybe it might be just kind of trying to figure out, you know, or maybe find out if people are buying multiples of certain sets. Why would people buy multiple sets? I mean, obviously, if they had Castle battle packs again, people like Mr. Wagner and myself would probably, if it's a battle pack we like, would probably buy a lot, which would be like, oh, okay, there's these guys building armies. And they're not necessarily just doing it through bricks and pieces because we can't keep stuff in there fast enough, but they're buying the packs. Like they brought back the dwarves or they brought back the orcs or something that we haven't had in a while. Yeah, I mean, be a rush of that, you know. Or if they brought back individual train cars, you'd find out which part of the country is like box cars, and which part of the country likes coal cars, which part of the country likes log cars. I mean, obviously the Pacific Northwest would probably have kids with lots of logging, rail cars. People, in the coal mining areas of the country would have lots of coal cars. And then people are just, like to, are into like moving stuff, might have box cars. So. That's Haley. Well, that's why they can't mix the adult builder with the AFOL. If they mix those two, their marketing stuff will be screwed up for the rest of the company's lifespan, because the adult builder might be like, oh, Titanic, cool. Oh, I love that movie. I love the history behind it. Whereas the AFOL's like, hey, is there any good parts in there? No, I ain't buying it. I can't use it for SWAT. Other than, hey, you know what, guys? A couple of us could pool together. Let's see if we can stick it in our pool in the backyard and see how cool it looked doing that. That'd be an AFOL doing that. An adult builder wouldn't do that. They wouldn't even think to do that. You and your train car conspiracy theory. Hey, we got Lego ideas. All somebody has to do is design them. I mean, Hoosier could do that. Come on, Hoosier, build an Octon line of a couple engines, kind of like the BNSF, the Santa Fe, a couple cars, do a coal car, a log car, do a caboose. I mean, most trains don't have cabooses. Probably freak out a lot of kids. Whoa, what's that? I mean, I don't even see that on a train. Yeah, you don't, but, it's cool. For your minifigs, they'll enjoy it. Someplace to hang out the back of the train. Good way to survive a train collision on a Lego City layout if you're in the caboose. So, the biggest joke out there, yes. Well, in the end, hey, we can all dream. Hey, I can dream I'll win the lottery too. And, finance Friday Night Bricks for the next millennium, with, a few $1 million and pay all my co-hosts. Wouldn't that be something? I'd have co-hosts coming out of the woodwork if I suddenly could pay everybody money for that. So, but yeah. So, hey, we all have our dreams. Hey, I was on the inside idea team at Lego. Okay. There's the ideas team, the ideas everybody knows about. I was on the inside ideas, and I was one of the top 100 people who contributed to that at one point in time. I got my picture and my stuff around somewhere. But yeah, I made good suggestions. Train more or less for history. I went from the angle of, history, and then if we get hit in the caboose, a head-on collision. I think most kids probably want to do head-on collisions with the trains, but yeah, train, it'd be painful. So, depends. The caboose might have some good padding in there. You never know. Because that's where you sleep. So you might have some mattresses that might protect you. The engine, you're not supposed to be sleeping in the engine. But that would be a good way to have a head-on collision in a Lego City, is if the engineers are asleep at the wheel. Not a good thing to think of, but it happens. But yeah, you guys, Haley, Kevin, you guys are welcome to come in here, man. Keep me company here, so we're not just listening to music and that, or hey, we can do this again. So let's do this. Since some of you guys are all joining now, so maybe we'll do this again. We can't go bad on this. Yep, squirrels are out to get them now. Chop down their home. Poor Pronterro. Picking on squirrels. Packing for Nashville. Yeah. Yep, unfortunately, that is something that, I am probably going to pass on. Yeah. Still kind of waiting on, yeah. Some of the sales haven't gone as well lately, and so yeah, I probably should just hold off on that one. Hopefully, we'll have all you guys at Chicago next year. That's what I'm hoping for. So, yeah, you know, I mean, for like probably my, I think that's my second, maybe third stop motion type thing I've done. I mean, I don't do much of that, but you know, kind of, you know, gets me interested, you know, in maybe trying to do something for Chicago. Definitely have to do more with the background and whatnot. Definitely have that ability. Have the parts. I definitely have the parts. I just got to build. I mean, I need my Lego area to become more hospitable for building. I mean, plus sorting's getting closer to being rough sort being done a little bit. The collection stuff will never be sorted, but I don't need all those old parts that have been abused by butter knives to be telling the new parts that could happen to them. So, but yeah, I mean, it's there. I mean, I keep finding boxes of stuff, plates, and all kinds of stuff. I have an initial part of my collection that was sorted by color. And what's ironic is I have a bunch of folders scattered all over my Lego area. You know, I have folders that list all kinds of stuff, and I stumbled across one of the sheets of paper that actually had, let's see, it should be in here, or was in here. Is this the right one? Okay, where did it go, though? I had it. It wasn't there. It wasn't that folder. Oh, here it is. Oh, there we go. There's Chopper. So yeah, so I actually had, this was my first collection I acquired where I sorted it all by color. So it was like $125. And the reason kind of that made that one so good is that little antenna that's kind of right in there, that little plastic antenna you can kind of see there at the bottom.
It's not broken.
It's not broken. Yes. I think that was the first one I sorted by color. I mean, this is the Star Wars one I sometimes talk about. The kid who was selling all his Star Wars stuff. You know, I mean, we had the. I bought the Imperial Inspection for $30 from 2005, the Arc Starfighter for $20, the Slave One for $40, Java Sail Barge for $65, and the Falcon I think for $80. But he had so much stuff. But he was shifting to the city, so yeah. So it's kind of cool. I come across all that little stuff once in a while because I did acquire a fair amount of collections over the years, and so it's always fun finding that stuff because it's kind of cool seeing the history of some of the stuff I've acquired. I mean, my spreadsheet that I've been working on for the better part of many decades is it actually does sometimes get updated. So how's Chop tonight? Oh, look at that. I can see your floor, buddy. Wow, look at that.
Well, these boxes will be gone. This is packing for Crashville. You got, this is Bricks for Chris apartment, blacklight reactive, of course. Then you got the MOCs, and then MOCs in this plastic one. Oh, you can't see it because of the chair. Plastic one right here.
Just do a throwdown. Just do a throwdown with your chair on some of your MOCs.
So Haley, I got tons of white torso tree parts for you, sweet.
Yay!
Let me show you
more trees.
Let me show you my sack.
Trees.
I could not get any. Those are for Charlie. Those white tree cards, but I couldn't get any orange. But that's for Triple D, that cone. The rest is all trunk parts.
Wow, now everybody wants to come in. Dang.
Well, we had to save you from your Lego soapbox.
Yeah, from yourself.
We had to save you from yourself.
Save me from myself? Oh, wow. It's like, what the heck? Oh.
Impossible.
You got your support.
Hey there, how you doing, buddy?
Hi, Bud Chap.
Hey, Soggy Chop.
Now you got me for 1 hour, Reed. 1 hour.
1 hour. That's good.
I got laundry going, so it's gonna run, and then I have to go take care of that. But
I did that some of that light last night because I didn't have my purple shirt wasn't clean, so I did some really late night laundry last night to get my Friday Night Brick shirt clean. So
let's get Charlie's parts together. I'm gonna leave Triple D's parts with yours, Haley.
okay,
His cone, but I'm gonna get Charlie's all in one bag, so there's no confusions. Too many bags for too many people.
I was gonna make a few extra trees, and then
We got Brett's builds
finish packing.
all the way from Latin America.
you guys are gonna you're gonna make me wish I was going. Dang it!
You should go.
Hey, Kevin, so just think, Kevin, my display in Nashville could count towards WISLUG, but since they're boycotting the shop, looks like
Yeah, the only
Why would that display count for WISLUG?
because I technically should be in WISLUG after displaying 2 years in a row for them at Chicago.
Who's boycotting you?
Have you attended a WISLUG meeting?
Unless you guys change the rules, all you have to do is display in Brick World Chicago and you're in.
You have to actually attend a meeting too.
It doesn't say that in the. Let me see the bylaws, buddy.
Go by the bylaws.
no fighting.
If you feel like pursuing it and making us change the bylaws, that's fine. But you have to also attend a meeting before you're eligible to be a member. So, did you attend the WISLUG meeting at Brick World? I had someone else that was doing the same thing, kept saying, "Why am I not in WISLUG? Why am I not in WISLUG?" I'm like, "Did you even reach out? Did you?"
I don't want to
been
be
to a
in
single
it
meeting
anymore.
yet? What?
Now I don't really want to be in. I mean, if I wanted to be in a lug with tricks, I can find a different lug.
Come on.
You didn't do anything. You expect to be in the lug without doing anything, and it's their fault that you're not a part of the lug. And we don't want you.
Both years I signed up under WISLUG and displayed in the WISLUG block of idiots.
Well, you display with Reed, right?
In the WISLUG.
Yeah, he's part of that collab. Yeah.
Yeah. So Reed's group is technically part of WISLUG, but you displayed there within Reed's area. Were you in the major block this year?
What?
I don't even care. I don't even care.
I was in the WISLUG area. We were in the WISLUG area.
I was 2 years I was in WISLUG area, and when I signed up, when I registered, I put WIS/Fox or Fox/WISLUG when I.
Why would WISLUG see that? That's for Brick World. That has
They're not supposed to. I didn't think they would see it. I'm just saying, like, either way, my displays in Chicago count as someone displaying for WISLUG, I would think.
Yeah, but you didn't tell anyone. You didn't ask anyone. You didn't go to a meeting, which is the bare minimum. And who did you talk to about being in WISLUG?
No,
You asked David about it? Did you?
I don't know. I gave someone in WISLUG free rock monsters from Power Miner.
Geez, maybe you shouldn't be in WISLUG if this is so complicated and the bylaws are.
It's tough to get in. You gotta.
It's not really complicated. Buttshop hasn't done anything and expects to be in WISLUG.
To be joining over
I'm
here.
gonna display with ChopLug next year.
So
I think we need ChopLug.
You can ask about being
ChopLug.
Right away.
go to a meeting. Why
If
would
you think it's hard to get into WISLUG, Kevin, try to get into ChopLug. We don't accept it. We don't accept
any
this
any
anymore.
job is
We
accepted?
don't take any members in ChopLug.
See, this is funny because Buttshop has done nothing. He's complained about it, and now people are saying that WISLUG is hard to get into because Buttshop didn't do anything. He complained about getting into it, and somehow it's now.
Calm
WISLUG.
down, Kevin. Calm down.
Okay, Kevin, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm fine.
I said no fighting.
Kevin,
You can't mess
sorry.
with anyone these days. Everyone's just going, grrr.
Hey, I didn't want you to actually get mad, Kevin. I'm sorry.
I'm not actually mad.
Oh, I don't want you to
Why
get.
is it to the Buttshop level?
Well, don't get all heated. Don't get all heated. It's not like I actually care.
Shit. Man, this
I'm gonna put you guys all in timeout.
fun to mess with. You just start poking.
Obviously, if I cared, I
you
would have
just poke a
attended one
couple
of your
buttons, and
so-called.
he's like,
I
"Grr."
would have attended one of the so-called meetings if I cared. Quote unquote meetings.
Done. Ended.
So
The
we-
discussion is over.
Okay, sorry, Reed. I
It's all
love
right,
you.
so I push people's buttons too, buddy.
That's okay.
How do they do it over there in England, Brett?
We want to bring it
They wear tracksuits, the wrong colors.
Probably pull out swords and shit.
away and then
We're all good over here. Mr. Wagner, how are you?
Hey, good news. I got Warris's attack layer.
like this should be like in the middle.
What? What'd you get?
Oh, yeah.
Warris's attack layer
We're gonna baseball.
from Chris. Remember Chris who bought all the jewels from you? I walked into the replay today and I'm like, you got 3,000 jewels I can see. He goes, I was giving him crap because he bought all of them.
And we were having
Yeah.
people smelting
He pulls out another bag of jewels. He goes, oh, I need that one
a
too.
little bit.
I probably have some red ones too. We need some red jewels too.
He probably does. Who knows? I was like, why are you buying all these jewels, man?
We should work on the first part and then move on to the second part.
Cheers.
What you have here.
He couldn't resist the because we had the bags of jewels. He couldn't something. I saw it in his face and he could not resist. Like you could see it in his eye.
Where's
It was like treasure, like when someone spies treasure. It was like Chris was like drawing the bags of jewels.
Change that.
The most darling thing.
This side, like the opposite corners.
I thought it was cute.
But,
I
like
guess it helps if you know the person, right?
there's people for our side are on this side, and then both of them are like
I
charging
think that should be the new look for. I think that should be the new look. I think he should have a antler growing out of his head.
Oh, what? Where did you get that crazy piece, dude?
Inspiring at an angle. That's a lot easier to do if you're facing
Where
it.
did you get that crazy piece?
Part of the brick warrior stuff. The antlers.
What?
Oh, they're
Didn't
like,
you see the top for
Because he had it on an angle coming towards this castle over here.
what, Reed?
Frontier?
He did,
oh,
yes.
You froze.
that's
Yeah, I see it.
Frontiero's new.
No.
Frontiero's
You
new.
froze for a second.
Yeah,
Ridley.
like
Ridley Scott, creator of the Ridley Scott is his director name.
I think I thought I had other animals I could use those with, but
You're an animal.
only one around you. Only off-brand antlers. Yes, MJ. I do buy a bunch of off-brand stuff. What can I say?
MJ is like me. He doesn't use brand.
I buy some stuff from like.
If you can't, me and MJ are under the impression if you can't build it with Lego, then you try a different take on it.
Crazy Bricks. I buy some of their stuff.
Oh, crazy, huh?
Crazy Bricks.
These bricks aren't regular. They're crazy. Hi, Zizu. You're looking really good tonight.
So MJ, are you gonna build? What are we gonna build on here? Are you gonna build? I'm gonna build a clear castle. What are you gonna build? You gonna build something on here?
Oh, dude,
Rebuilding a clear castle? What?
That's
No,
weird.
a
Reed,
clear,
that's not like you.
a clear building on a.
That is so out of your realm of building, Reed.
Maybe I could do the one with the trans purple. You know, I
He's
guess
trying to like do different stuff. He's like,
Reed probably came out of the wound just building clear.
clearly, Windra has a helicopter.
underestimate my building prowess. Come on. See here, this is the bin I was looking for. Well, see here, this is the off-brand thing I bought, but I still haven't figured out how to paint them correctly with these minifigure trombones.
Hey, put your shirt down.
See a belly button?
What's
He's got his belly button in the party. We're gonna get shut down, bro. YouTube isn't into that.
Chopper, are you in a new location? Like you've been
Yeah,
hurting
I
lately.
I'm actually in my summer home.
Okay.
I got a house uptown, I got a house downtown, and then I got a manor by the lake. So I'm at the lakeside manor. My servants, I gave them the day off, so they're in the back drinking. pretty heavy. If you
No
don't
wonder that place was so dirty
Don't
when I was
forget
there.
you've got a folly in the UK as well, so.
Oh yeah, I got a UK home.
I don't know. Chop, what was this plate from? Do you know?
I can't see you right now because my eyes are. Is that the?
That might be a Scala set.
Yeah, Johnny Thunder Sphinx Surprise.
Sure, it's not a Belleville.
No, that's the Sphincter.
You're right,
Surprise.
Belleville, not Scala. That's what I should have said.
No, it's Sphincter Surprise set.
I'm going to put a sign on my table that says Clear Castle. You should. That or everybody should have saying we're part of. We all have something of the of Wonder Woman's. You know, we all have something of her stuff, whether it be her.
Is it the Wonder Woman from the 70s? Because
No, shoot, who had the sign on Brick Fair, Virginia, saying it was the Klingon warbird or something, but it was invisible.
it was cloaked. It was like a cloak.
It was in cloaking mode, but it says no. I promise you, it's there. And it had
a black card for a cloaked Klingon warbird. Or you can even do a Romulan. You could do a Romulan one. You don't have to have a mock there. Well, did you see that miniature? It was like a couple pieces, and it was like a micro scale something, and it was like 3 parts.
How about the one by one plate, 1 by 1 round plate that was a mini Coliseum, Roman Coliseum?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That was one part. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, sorry, I forget. Yeah. Whatever.
Okay, we'll let it go this one time. Let it go this one time.
This is why I don't like green anymore.
Let's see.
You can make those and then charge people double and sell it as a special variant. The cloaked, the cloaked chips.
Cloaked ships. You get a free cloaked ship with every warbird that you buy. It's in there. Don't worry. It's in the box. You can't see it.
Shipping that box of air might be just as expensive as shipping an actual box of Lego pieces. You know,
it probably is depending on the dimensions. Because after weight, they go by if it's too big, they go by how long and wide it or whatever. Sorry, I'll be quiet. I didn't mean to ruin your live stream.
Take it out of your hide.
I didn't even want to be here, so I'm being forced right now by scientists. They want to see how I interact with other humans.
Yep, there you go, Chop. There's your. That's what you need to have your sign say.
Dang humans.
I'll be doing. This will be the first time that actual humans will see my Legends of Fabuland mock.
Well, MJ, wasn't that tent kind of like the stuff they had in the Indiana Jones stuff too?
They had a cloth one.
Yeah, they had a cloth. Yeah, that's the one I used. Those are the ones I used for my my building with cloth workshops at Chicago. Building tents.
Did the Prince of Persia? What series had like those cloth pieces that are used for like overhangs, like on like maybe like a bazaar, like an Indian, like like a.
That would have. That was the Pharaoh's Quest. Because I had. Remember, I had one at the buy sell trade.
Oh yeah. I know. I like you. I know. I like you.
Moan. The king is moaning. The king.
We're already friends, so you don't have to. Why does it keep asking me if I want to search with AI? No, I don't want to search with AI. Thank you. Goodbye.
I think the Pharaoh's Quest, the one with the smaller one with the.
Because wouldn't it be cool to do like a bazaar market, like a third world, like in the Indiana Jones when they go in the baskets, in those big baskets, and that's so fun. Oh, this one has the white gorilla. I think this is the first time I got the white gorilla.
The fight for the dagger had a cloth one, yeah.
Ooh, I like daggers and fighting. Sign me up. So does Warris's cape go over his armor? Or under his?
Yeah, actually, oh wow, I'm actually pretty much all my Prince of Persia stuff is pretty much all gone. I sold a bunch of it.
Yeah, because people want those animals and stuff. You know?
Well, the Desert Attack of the 9, I think I said I had it once. I'm down to 1. The Ostrich Race, I think I'm down to 0 of the original 6 I had.
Wait, did you sell your last one at the Green Bay?
I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, the fight
Remember when Kevin came to the Green Bay one to pick up his lug ball?
Yeah,
that was awesome.
That's such a good story, Soggy Chop.
It was. I was happy to see you.
Do I have to go around this?
You were actually really pleasant. I thought maybe it was like someone else, your doppelganger.
Yeah, my doppelganger.
Doppelganger. What have you done with Kevin? You're far too pleasant to be the real way. You're not cynical. Yeah, when you came to get your lug bulk, you were not cynical at all. So I was like, oh.
well, actually, I'll have one Prince of Persia set until I sell my Brickmaster thing.
But you didn't sell your camels, right?
Well, no, because I still have. I think I have 2 Battle of Elements that are open, and then I have.
Oh, did you actually end up selling the camel sets at that last Saturday?
No, I don't think so. Fight for the Dagger, I think I still have. I don't know. I might have sold it. I'd have to look at my sheet because I don't remember what I sold.
Oh yeah, his armor goes over, or his cape goes over his armor.
I didn't sell. I sold a couple sets. Let's see here. Maybe I sold that one.
I don't know. You did really good, honey. Okay.
No, I sold the Ostrich Race and the Desert Attack. So I still have the.
never bought an Ostrich Race from you.
Those were the 2 cheaper ones.
Yeah. I still have the Fight for the Dagger. The Quest Against Time doesn't have a box because that was a grab bag purchase.
Oh yeah, that was the one that you have that in a cardboard box.
Yeah.
It's hard to display.
That was one I think was on. I think that was one that I don't know. It's in grab bag, so I'm wondering if it was something that maybe had a damaged box at the store or something.
I'm explaining it right now. There.
Moaning for my option.
There. And this one's a little tricky. Pull off a couple of these to get it to work.
Oh, Ice Bear Wannabe Chop. Yeah, Gorilla. Yeah.
And then now we just have to.
And then you
Like
bring
a
it.
monkey.
I think this is my first time getting him.
So, I'm sorry. Yeah. So.
I like his
He's
expression on his face.
He's really cool. Yeah, he's disgruntled, but he's also thinking about maybe I shouldn't get disgruntled. Like, do I? Oh, but look at here. Keep me on the big. Keep me on the big for a second, because this is my new favorite.
Oh, Windra.
Look at
Jeez.
her. Look at her.
Well, it doesn't go that far on that.
She has such a cute. Look at her outfit. Reminds me of Xena Warrior Princess.
Her eyes are up there.
She can go on the list now.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
There you go. That's.
You should put a mermaid leg on it. Put a mermaid leg.
I think the legs
Mermaid, dude.
were the support for it. Legs right here. Throw those legs again.
She's dating a half wolf.
Let's see those legs again.
I'm gonna put the punk rock mermaid on.
Better King.
Can I see? Let me show me her legs again.
Oh yeah, you did that kind of scream, buddy. Okay, hey kids, time for bed. Dun, 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 Her Highness, yep, those are it. Her Highness is really. But look at this read. You want to see like sexy civilian mash?
Who is digging in their grave with the mic right now?
I like that, Chop.
Solved. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Actually,
Oh, boy.
actually, Chop the Windra and Gaming Wags, you're muted because you're making too much noise. So just be aware of that next time you come to say something. So.
Oh, you want me to?
We're
be
playing the
quiet?
role of Larry this week.
Oh, okay. So Chop, yeah, the Windra legs were the ones that were in the support brick, like tons of them.
Hey, I wonder if those are the legs on the figure that I made at Bay Beach that one year when we got to make a figure.
Maybe.
We got to make a figure. I think it was from support. Or from,
Yeah, if you were in WISLUG, you might get access to something like that, but you're not.
Don't start that.
I don't want to be in WISLUG. I'm going to join crappy Kayla.
You would think a WISLUG member would say, "Hey, this is how you should be. This is how you should reapply or change, or this is the way to become a member WISLUG so you can get credited for all the shows."
Haley, pretend Kevin was my friend for real. He would probably help me.
I told you how to do it. You don't want to actually do it. You just want to complain about it.
No, I do want to do it.
Go to a meeting and talk to David.
I can't go to a meeting if I don't know when or where it is.
So is there a website? Is there you need to go and fill out an application? Just more information.
All you got to do is go to the website and email them.
Haley, if you were someone's friend,
post when the meetings are.
Oh,
That's the meetings.
I would have done that, but now I don't feel the need anymore.
See, the complaining is more fun than the actual.
Well, no, I'll just join TwinLUG because Scott was like, he wanted me to. He actually seemed pretty sad when I said I wanted to join WISLUG anyway, and I'm like, well, Scott, I want to be in Reed's Lug, and then he's like, oh, that makes sense. But he's like, why don't you join Caleb? You should be in Caleb.
Well, Reed, you told him how to join.
Doesn't matter. You can be in both. You can be in either lug. It ain't gonna matter. It still count. I mean, it counts towards whatever lug. I mean, if you're in K-Lug, you're doing a collab with a WISLUG guy. It still counts towards each person's lug. I mean,
well, I wanted to be with my friends. Obviously,
friends. What are those?
I don't know.
I gotta pull my violin out here.
I don't know.
I don't know, buddy. I don't know. I think it's just a television program with weird people on it. And an ape. I think it's an ape show.
So Chop, MJ had a question. Why does she have a lucky rabbit's foot? Or is it wonder if it's a wolf?
I think because they eat their own young. So it's probably the tail of their young. Because the boys have it too. The guys have a little tail and the girls have a little. But you know what's weird, right? So let me tell you a Chima fact that a lot of people probably don't realize.
Yeah, it's wrapped through the belt.
When they first made the Crocs for the television show, in the beginning of the first season, on the show they had tails, like crocodile tails, and because they weren't able or they weren't willing to do it for the Croc figs in the sets, they removed them in the show. So halfway through the first season, if you're watching, you won't even notice unless you're looking for it. But at the beginning, they have tails on the animated characters, and then later on, the tails are gone to coincide with the sets. But I mean, if you look at it, wolves have tails, and they didn't make tails for the wolves. The only two characters that they made tails for was Birdie and Skid.
The fox and the skunk.
And they use the same tail mold, which is different from the CMF tail molds. Now they have a fox tail mold. So if they redid Chima, the foxes could have tails. And they actually
probably because they had too many because they did so many different characters, each one would need a tail, probably just too much. Whereas there was only 30 and one Skinnet, so.
But they would have got their monies out of the mold if they would have done a foxtail, because they even look at the fox costume CMF foxtail, the Monster Fighters foxtail, they had the mold, dude. I mean, not foxtail, wolf tail. Sorry, wolf tail for the werewolf. Anyway. Well, actually, the Monster Fighters wolf does not have a tail, but the Series 14 werewolf has a tail. So Series 14 came out in what year? I think 2014. So maybe it was too late. Chima was already on its way out, so they didn't do it. But they could have done it for Chima and used it on the werewolf and from the monster Series 14. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So maybe the tails that they had from their belt are just their offspring that they ate, and then they keep the tail to remember their kids. Because I know every time I had to eat one of my kids, I kept a part of them with me.
And also it's sticking for
How the streams go down the crapper.
Well, because basically humans are like naked mole rats.
Oh, what did the fox say though?
Monster fighters. No, the werewolves.
Yeah, I had a wolf, not a fox. The only fox has been in Chima.
And there's a CMF fox costume.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
But the thing is, they made the tail after. It's okay. And I think, isn't there like a crocodile type?
This is quite a tail that you've made, but
okay. I don't have the. Remember the CMF, not the new one that's a T-Rex, but the one that was like a Godzilla monster?
Yeah, he had a tail. It did, yeah.
They could have used that for the croc tails.
Could have.
Okay, so when I was watching, it was an interview with the people who created Chima. The reason they opted to not do the tails for the crocs was it would be difficult to fit them in vehicles, have them sit down in vehicles.
Yeah, since vehicles are such a major part of that line.
Yeah, and that's probably the reason they also didn't do wolf tails. Wolf tails, I'm sorry. But if you look at Skinnet and Ferdy, the fox and the skunk, their tails attach at the neck, not at the waist. It's a neck attached tail, which is kind of weird. And they haven't used that mold since Ferdy and Skinnet, which is also weird.
What about? Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they had some sort of. It was a villain that was an alligator or a crocodile. He didn't have a tail, did he? He had like a bigger body than normal.
Oh, didn't he have like a weird body, kind of like Axel from?
Yeah. Was he like leather or something? I can't think of his name.
Leatherhead? I think his name is Leatherhead in canon, in Turtle canon. Leatherhead makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know if he had a tail.
I don't know because I didn't even have any of those. We need Willie for that one.
Yeah, the green, the bright green or a dinosaur had the neck tail.
Oh, wasn't it? Okay,
yeah,
so
the one that was early on.
Okay, so I didn't have that CMF, so I didn't know if his tail was where that connected. Because now the new T-Rex obviously has a waist dinosaur tail, but that's not really croc-like. It's real thin and wispy.
Chop, you're right. It's Leatherhead. He has a tail, and it's part of his torso, like his special torso.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
I just know his name is Leatherhead because when I was a kid, they had Playmates action figures, and Leatherhead was.
In the cartoon, didn't he talk like he was from the bayou or something?
Yeah, he talked like he was from the swamps. He had he was from Maine. From the great state of Maine.
So he's pretty much just a Chima character then, right?
Maine Justice. But check out this really cool tile that I got. I'm gonna use it for something neat.
All right. I gotta get back to packing, but if y'all are around later, I'll rejoin.
Night, Haley.
Bye, Haley.
Haley, have fun packing heat. Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna see Haley next week.
What was that part from, Chop? Was that from a game?
Yeah, you're really smart. It's from Heroica. Adventure games you can build and combine.
Heroica.
I got it from the Ilryon set. Ilryon, the deadliest chase of monsters, and it has a vampire and an evil one-eyed bat. Got it at a thrift store. It didn't have all the parts, but you know what? It had a lot of good ones. It had like the smaller fig in silver, like in shiny silver, not chrome.
Pearl, Is it
Yeah,
Pearl
I
Light
think
Gray or
so.
Pearl Dark Gray or something?
I think this one.
Oh yeah, I think that's Pearl Light Gray. I think.
That's cool.
Well, it's a cool set. It wasn't complete, but for whatever $2, it had way more than $2 worth of parts. So I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah, I think I bought one of those sets at one point.
Well, and it has a really neat booklet, like a little kind of comic with a story, and then it folds out into like a map. It looks like an ancient map, and then it shows you how to combine the games and to do like a whole like kind of D&D type thing, like a little adventure
Yep.
system. It's kind of neat. It looks like it'd be fun to play. If I had to complete games, I could definitely try playing.
Where's
So if I do find the complete games, I will buy them. Because like I have the Chima board game, and that's fun. Bringing that to Nashville, Kentucky, Nashville, Wyoming, or whatever.
Here, give me the plug plate.
Thing would be going the wrong direction.
But anyway, the Wars of the Attack Layer turns into a motorcycle, a helicopter, 2 dune buggies, and a big wolf monster car. He's really cute too. Big wolf monster. You can sit inside my brain hole. Because like his brain is where the guy sits. And there's like prison chambers in here. And then there's like a utility storage too, which is kind of nice. You need your tools. Oh, it's got two buzz saws, rip saws, and then let's see. What else? On the other side. I don't know if it's complete, and I did not get the instructions, which I did say. If you find them, don't throw them away. Because I bought a set from Chris, right? Didn't come with the instructions. Good. I'm like, did you ever find the instructions? You're like, oh, I just threw those away. I said, huh. Hope no one throws you away.
You chop your Pegasus. Did you let it go play with the Mammoth Stompers?
No, because I got to fix the rear on one of my stomps.
Okay.
And I don't know where the parts. I must have found the parts and threw them and like put them back in the storage.
Yeah.
And we want to bring it forward.
But we have to work on this first. So
I should fix my stomper right now.
you've got to have a backdrop behind each one. So it might be better to extend it this way.
Yeah.
But it's crazy how this helicopter folds all the way down. It's pretty neat. You got to admit the Chima designer really did kind of a bang up job.
Because we're not
It's a
using mine.
collab. Me and Drew.
I know. We got stuff to use right here.
Even if you don't like the series or the thing, there's a lot of really cool building techniques, especially like how they made this thing off-road worthy with like the suspension and the disconnects.
How
Yeah.
do you get to work?
It's fun.
I like it when they design vehicles that detach into smaller vehicles and things.
Yeah, and then you can actually like turn it into like you can I think this reconnects.
Yeah, you might be thinking a little too big right now.
Or the Tiger one had like the little outpost thing that you could,
Oh,
even,
yeah, the little command station.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was cool.
Bigger.
Yeah.
Bigger. Because, like, no one
I got that set from Charlie.
put much attention.
Nice.
And then, okay, you want to know? Oops. Aw, it broke.
It's a caterpillar.
You want to know something funny? Is like,
I think of it.
so
It
I
was
traded Charlie some stuff.
You need to build
But I
that.
still owed him like $40 or $30 on the set.
Yeah.
And then
Start
he must have told Suzanne, and Suzanne was like,
works. Okay.
this was a long time ago. So before I was really close with them, but he got kind of snippy with me, and then I'm like,
redone that.
Suzanne, That's $40. And she's like, oh, it's only $40. She must have thought I owed like $100 or something to her husband. And it was like just $40. Oh.
Okay.
But then when I saw them in Oshkosh, I gave Charlie 2 sets that were worth like $80 for the 40, and he was happy.
Maybe she saw those blue eyes and she's like, oh yeah, it's just $40.
Yeah,
It changes everything.
I think I don't know, because Charlie kept talking about that I owed him money, and I'm like, dude, I'll pay. I promise I will take care of you. Like, you will get Lego or money in equal or value. That's before Charlie knew, because I'm sure Charlie's dealt with people that have taken advantage. And when you don't know someone, sometimes you're like, oh, is this guy on the up and up? But
Yeah.
now they know.
Yeah.
Plus I gave Suzanne some kitchen towels covered with rabbits, and it was like they're real rabbits, like breed on it, like it was like a field guide for rabbiting.
Rabbiting.
It's a towel that eats. It's like a towel that eats like a meal. I don't know how this goes. I did not get the instructions, which actually pisses me off pretty good.
For which one?
I don't like digitals, baby. Morris's attack layer, or whatever this thing is. The one that was in your bulk, I think it's in your bulk, but you didn't get instructions either.
Oh.
But I definitely don't like digital.
Well, there's a few
Because
things
it's hard enough. It's hard enough for me to see stupid colors. Colors. Oh, I see. You can't. Oh, you can put them on. Okay. So you can lock the wolf head into place. I think it's supposed to be locked into place. So I did so. Uh-oh. I'm really thankful I have Shima figs, but not sure what I would have done with all the vehicles. Well, some are really fun to play with. Some, if they're real small, I'll take them apart and use the parts on the base. So like Lavertis's flying machine, I took that apart and I put it, and that comes with the really cool Scorp fig, right? The big brick built Scorp. And then I use those parts on Lavertis's Outland base. And I have another I have another Lavertis base and like half of one in here to expand it. The thing that sucks is, and Reed saw my Lavertis's Outland base. So out of the box, it has the front with the doorway, and then it has 2 sides that either can fold to the side like this at 90 degrees or be out. On the show, those would have been flat out, like to make the whole front of it. And then the rest of it's like built into a hill, or it's built into the ground. And when I did mine, folded them 90 degrees to the side. So to make it more accurate, make it better, I'm gonna have to undo that, fold those forward, and then create the back again. Create it because it's really large inside. It's kind of like a TARDIS on the show. Like all you see is the very front of it, and it's like all art. And it has like surveillance cameras and tons of like weaponry to defend against the Outland spiders, scorps, and bats, and the killer plants, and everything wants to kill you in the Outlands, right? So, and then the rest of it's hidden, the base. But when you go inside there's room for his vehicles, there's side rooms, there's rooms. It's really big, but it's all underground kind of. And Reed was asking, because for our mock for Chicago, there's underground elements and above ground elements. And so, but his really is more still above ground, technically. You know what I mean? Nice shirt. Pokemon, gotta catch them all.
I have a question. Do you guys I'm making a build with my dad, and it's pretty big. I'm wondering if I showed a picture, would you guys be able to see that, or are you against that?
Do you want us to criticize
Yeah,
it very harshly
share your
because
screen
your
if you have a
dad's
picture.
involved, or do you want honest feedback?
We'd love to see it.
Okay. Are you able to see it?
His dad's not so bad. His
Okay.
dad's it.
So what it is basically it's 2 castles.
Reed is in charge, and he's very old, so let him.
Basically, what we're thinking
Oh,
is.
damn! That doesn't look like Lego at all.
I wonder why. Okay, so it's 2
Are
castles.
those broccolis? I see 8 broccolis.
Okay.
Can you let him finish? Damn it! Come on.
Okay.
Okay, there's 2 castles, and they're going to war. And there's like posts. And there's some trees in the beginning and people in between.
Wait, the castles are going to war with
Okay,
each other?
so
People in the castle.
Okay, so there's 2. I
The
see the 2
people in the
castles. And then what are the black squares?
The black squares are like the pillager outposts.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so they're like
they're other
little like encampments. Okay.
Yeah, or
And
like
then
buildings.
there's
Like
one.
the mill.
Okay, so those are the. And I see there's forest.
Like buildings from the
Forest,
milled
and then-
raid.
Okay.
In the medieval marketplace.
And, like-
Okay, yeah. Mill Village Raid.
Place.
So they're like just peasant buildings.
I do have them right.
So how far are you thinking?
Right.
How many base plates are in between the castles then?
In between, right now we have in between. We're still working on it. Right now we have 3 base plates in between. But this is what we've been working on.
Oh, that's gonna be cool.
Was that red line? Was that supposed to be a wall? Was the red line a wall?
We were thinking about having a bridge, but we're probably gonna scratch that idea.
Yeah, we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, we'll see how it plays out mostly.
Bridges would be really cool, though. That'd be something they would be fighting for, you know.
Well, there might be drawbridges to each one as well. We'll see because they're both going to have goats.
Unfortunately, we missed a bunch of it.
They'll be fighting over the goats.
You're coming
They're
in.
not fighting over the goats.
I like that idea.
You know,
I
what'd be
get a lot
crazy
to-
cool is if
I
the
think I know where to
castles were like coming to life.
Can you
I'm
put
adding
a deer
goats,
on the
gotta
goat's back? Like he's
Goats, got
equipped?
it.
We can find you some fake goats to fight over.
Got it.
Is it
Go.
my internet?
But yeah, that's what we have so far and been working on.
What are you
Yeah,
going to
that's
use for the
gonna be
armies?
cool.
Like particular factions or?
So we have skeletons
Nice.
versus like humans.
Ooh.
So,
The humans are the bad guys, right?
Yeah.
you can think
The
of
skeleton
each
shit
of
always
them.
good, you guys. Look at my skeleton
Because-
army.
These are the skeletons, right?
Oh,
And
nice.
then these are the humans.
You have these two, right?
Cool.
Yeah, the
I
humans
was
will be
burned
dying.
pretty badly in the last war.
Yeah, the humans will be dying in World War II. Too.
Lion Knights and Black Falcons.
Lion Knights and Black Falcons.
Hey guys,
Lego built.
what do you think?
Somebody
What do you
taunted
think?
us last week. Somebody taunted the
Well,
World War II.
Yeah, because his dad has like tons of army, has tons of medieval like knight figures.
Yeah. But he
He's
built a
showing us the
castle.
base plates
What
of like this is before
What was it?
people were building castle armies.
what was it, like a year and a half ago? He built a castle.
Kevin's
for
been
one of
doing
your...
that before Chi-Town.
I remember seeing him build some kind of big castle.
For
the
Brick
lug.
World Chicago 2022, there was
It was really
there
cool.
was a castle collab for 2022. And then they did really good. And then, but he was even before Chi-Time was ever even into Lego. Kevin Wagner was making castle armies before Chi-Time was even born. Like Chi-Time hadn't even come out of his mom's womb.
Hey, Gaming Wagner, what was that torso? It was cool.
This one.
Uh-huh.
Are you talking about this one? Which one is this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's from the Viking and the 3-in-1 Creator Viking set. The 3 torsos that come out of that set are fantastic.
Oh, with the black and gray.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and this one.
Yeah, I love that one. That's my favorite one, I think.
Have they shown up on the bricks and pieces then too?
Yeah, they've been on. They showed up in January or so. Yeah, this is the one I think is the most utility for you can use all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have the other one here somewhere.
MJ, we're supposed to be getting a wizard. They're going to be doing a medieval wizard GWP.
Oh, I hope so.
Magisto.
That like Maestro's
Magisto.
Maestro's Padawan.
Magisto's his midichlorians.
That'd be
set.
so.
It'd be like a
That'd be so wizard. You see what I did there?
wizard whiz.
No, I don't see what you did there.
Wizard
This year, did you see my Brick World build this year?
I don't think so.
Send it to me.
It's in one of the clips of our videos. I think in the end, or
like,
I think it's in the end.
huge. It's Zizu. It wasn't even finished, and it looks amazing. It's like an elf village.
I probably
like,
have a picture here somewhere.
Did you
not
say
elf.
elf?
No, not elf from like space that eats cats. Not that kind of elf. Not AL.
Oh, that
Is
looks
there a
so
way we
cool.
can share it on?
Is that
It
on
looks even
Instagram
better.
or somewhere?
I haven't put it on Flickr yet.
Wait, you're on Flickr?
I am.
I'll have to look for you.
What's your name on Flickr? Because I follow a couple people on there.
Oh,
I
that
think
looks
it's-
awesome.
Davin Thellis.
Yeah, it's Devin Thallis.
Oh, I wonder if you could email me that.
I haven't posted it on there yet. I need to. I just haven't gotten around to it.
You should email me your Flickr, or because I can't go to it right now because my computer's being really choppy.
And then
My
Butt Chop
email
can send it-
address.
Oh, there we go.
I think.
And then Butt Chop can send it to me if that's acceptable.
You have my email address because you email me FoxLug stuff.
I do, yeah. I just sent it to you. But my email address is my name, I think.
That looks cool.
Okay.
Yeah, we would be going here on
Yeah, Davin
D&D.
Thellis. It's my email address, or
So
it's
just put it.
beginning
Yeah.
of my email address.
Yeah, our new dungeon master was going to take us to this really sweet village, except our turtle decided to ruin that 2 weeks ago in D&D. So.
God, those trees are huge. I didn't realize how big they were at first.
Yeah, those have got those round element on the edges, right, Kevin?
Yeah, those have the 1x1 little round pieces.
Yeah, those are some
1x1 by 2.
The trees are just like the trees are super solid, and it gives you a really like cool what do you call it? It gives you a
There's
really
those
cool-
there's those pine trees that was in my stop motion there,
Oh,
right
yeah.
there in the back.
But the size of the trees really make the mock because it gives you a really like cool size comparison to like everything. Like they're huge, like redwood trees, and then the buildings among it. It looks really good.
MJ Bay wants to live there.
It's really cool in person when I saw it. And
It's Devin
Kevin's
Thallis.
all like, it's not even done yet. I'm like, it looks great, dude.
It's done now. and I probably
Flickr
won't.
is like where you post photos.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, I know. Who are you talking to?
Yeah, thanks for putting the link in there.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead. We'll go ahead. We'll go ahead and just we'll go ahead and we'll borrow that next year.
I didn't. I forgot to take video of that for FoxLug.
I'll post it.
Okay. My dad's
I forgot to
posting
take
it.
video of that for FoxLug. I did get some FoxLug footage I gotta put up. Oh, and I did. Okay, so the best one of the highlights of 2023 Chicago for me was when Dominic won the BattleBot competition with a BattleBot that he built in 20 hours. He built it in 20 hours, and he beat everyone in the remote control BattleBot competition. Dominic from FoxLug. So that was like a highlight for me. It was like watching a sporting event. I was cheering. All the little kids around me were screaming Dominic's name. I got the video of it. I got it to Jason Novotny so he can put it up on FoxLug, because that was such an epic moment for FoxLug. Was Dominic dominating that? Even all the brick separators came off the front of his flipper, and he still could flip over all the guys. Like those were like aesthetic at that point. It was crazy. I follow Tim's Brick Adventure on Flickr, and I follow Gary Mullane on Flickr. Oh, there we go. That's a cool use of that dragon head too, man.
It's Larry's dice tower, yeah.
Yeah,
use the white and the blue, so now I got to do all clear. I got to mine off. I got to be all clear now. He took all my colors.
You have to be clear. That's unusual for you.
Yeah, actually, got
you can't trademark colors.
Yeah, I think I need to trademark that, huh? Yeah, probably.
We use some.
Probably should have had Guinness count all the parts at that Chicago show, because I don't know anybody's going to build a clear one as big as that anytime soon. At least not plates, anyways.
All right, we gotta get going.
Later, guys. Thanks for popping in.
Yeah, I might be on later. We'll see.
Yeah.
Thanks for showing us thanks for showing us what you're working on, buddy, for your castles.
All right.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, Pronterro might be a powwow.
Keep it up.
All right.
Keep it up.
No dreams. They're cool, but they're not quite cool enough to buy. The elf sets were better, even though they still weren't.
Oh man, you are such a naysayer, dude. This Pegasus, Kevin, is freaking awesome build. This Pegasus is rad. No matter what you say,
parts
Kevin.
that I want. The builds aren't good enough to buy. There's so much stuff out there now that I have to be very selective about what I buy.
I want the parts. I want some of the
Stop buying
parts.
Star Wars. Stop buying Star Wars.
There's
You can
so
buy
much
good
Star
stuff.
Wars coming out in the next 6 months that I want. So I'm kind of stuck.
Really?
All the Ahsoka sets, the new gunship, the HETE.
You want Yavin?
Was that?
Yeah. What about Yavin 7?
I just want the Rebel troop, the female trooper, which I just ordered a bunch on Bricklink today. So I should be okay. I figured they would be extremely expensive, but I got them for just over
Is that
10.
going to be on? You think they'll be on Bricks and Pieces? Maybe you can get them on Bricks and Pieces too.
They usually don't have licensed stuff on Bricks and Pieces, so probably not.
Oh, I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, they still haven't even. Bricklink hasn't even done the inventories yet of the sets yet for Dreams yet either. So
yeah,
because I just want some of the parts.
He's talking Star Wars right now.
Yeah, Jeff. As long as you don't use too much, as long as you weren't using too many pictures or too much data, I think they kept it. But if you go over a certain size, maybe you have to pay for it. I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean, I think I did the Pro for a while on Flickr too.
Yeah, I'm still doing the Pro.
Yeah, I have a bunch of stuff out there. I haven't like you. I haven't updated it. I probably need to take some of my 20,000 photos off my phone and move them over to Flickr.
Yeah, I haven't put anything from the Castle collab on. I haven't put anything from anything recently. I still gotta find that picture. I still gotta find that picture David sent me with everybody in it. So okay, have a good night, guys. All right, see you later.
Get out of here.
Bye, Butchop.
Bye.
Bye,
Nice meeting you.
Yep,
bye, everyone in chat.
Bye, everyone in chat.
Wah, 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 wah.
Let me find my unicorn pouch. I'm bringing them to Nat.
Yeah, the Castle collab was pretty big. That was pretty cool. That was a nice one. I don't know if I even have. I probably have pictures from that somewhere, but
I thought there was 3 unicorns. There's only 2 for video. If Dujude's there, Dujude, are you bringing the 2 video figures that I need to Nashville? Because I need he's I don't know what he is. He's like a dog for my mom. It's a dog and an alien that I need.
Did you say dog?
Boo!
Yeah, I mean, is there a video dog?
Yeah, it's from the second wave.
Okay, I don't remember that. Oh, that looks cool.
The video. I think it's called a dog. I can't remember. I looked up the name and I'm like, it uses the cat mold and the red panda mold, the one that they use for like a cheetah, a red panda, a cat. Chop, how do you think I should modify the Pegasus build so the wings don't detach as easily? I did a regular 2x2 plate for now. MJ, that's what I did for now because it was using the half studded plate. And so I used the regular 1x2. That's what I did for the time being. I don't know. If I connect them permanently, which we could probably build into the top 2 are just like sloped tile slopes. If we took that part off, we could probably attach the actual ball joints in there and just raise the back up just by 1 plate. Or no, it would be by, oh no, that would actually be the same. That's 1 brick high. I don't know, let's try it, MJ. Come on in. Do you need a link, MJ? Let's try to modify it. Be fun for the stupid viewers. That would be fun for the dumb viewers. But it does suck. I won't be able to leave for Hoosiers on Monday like I was planning, so that sucks.
Wait, who said that? Is that you?
What?
So are you still coming? You're just not leaving?
Yeah, I'm coming. I just can't leave till Tuesday because my stupid check won't come till Tuesday. I called them today to find out. I was sick of like wondering where the check was.
Okay.
I'm still going. Yeah. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Just have to wait for my.
Well, maybe for the world.
If I could get a loan, because I'm not going to try to get a loan. For my check. A loan for a check. Just wait for the check, which is stupid already. Just give me it. Have you ever heard of direct deposit? Like, here's a check for you. It's 1942. Okay.
Yeah, I like some of the dragons too, MJ. That's why I combined the Master's Battle Dragon with the elf dragon heads. It was kind of cool. Dragons are cool. I'm gonna have to sell some of my water dragons eventually.
Dude, now I got this thing apart. Okay, I'm in MJ. I'm in deep. I already ripped her apart.
Reed, what kind of water dragons are you talking about?
The what was it? God, I can't even think of the dragon's name. The blue one from Elves.
The small one, right?
Yeah, the blue one that was
Indigo has.
Okay, I've got that one.
It was like the $20 set. Yeah, I have like 18 of them open. So.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah, he used them for a layout.
Yeah, I mean it's cool to have. It's just one of those things where it's just kind of crazy. Whoa, that's a lot.
It's cool but stupid. You know what I mean?
Expensive cape.
It's cool, but it's stupid. It's bad, but it's poopid. Everybody stupid. Okay, MJ, I'm balls deep into this, buddy. I have to go get some 1x plates. I'm so excited.
It's easy to get lost on Bricklink.
You're telling me. I was looking at something real quick. I was looking at, well, we've got some of these Chima figs that I'm trying to maybe, that I got parts of during like our lug support and stuff, and it'd be kind of cool to see if I can get finish some more of the characters. So
yeah, I came on here looking for like some legs, and then I've been here for 2 hours now.
What legs are you looking for? For what kind of character?
Well, just for the sig fig. I use really any of them that have like the paint splatters.
Oh, okay.
But mainly I use I guess it's like a light blue-gray.
That's pretty scary, Jeff. I don't think I ever had a MySpace. If I did, I don't remember what it is anymore.
I had one. I liked it, but and then when they stopped it, then my friends are like, "You need a Facebook." I'm like, "I don't want a Facebook." They're
I
like,
was
"Whoa."
I was on AOL for too long. Whoa, that's an expensive order.
Oh man. Oh man. Come on, baby.
Oh,
Come on, baby. Yeah, Reed, I'll check out Nashville because I wish you were going, but like I'll check it out, tell you what's up so that we can plan for next time then.
Yeah, I need to figure out what shows I need to plan for. I really wanna try and get out to Brickslopes at some point, because now it's gonna be World War Chi when we go out there. So we need to I could probably get
Colorado.
No, that's Salt Lake. I can get Ralph to probably go there. Yeah.
I can't imagine going to Utah on purpose.
Well, we went to Omaha, which was fun. I mean, I could maybe Salt Lake would be closer for him, longer for me. So that'd be a long drive, but it's in the end, I mean, there's enough good shows out there. I don't know. I mean, I got to see if I want to even go to Omaha. Move forward. That's in like March this year, coming up next year. So I don't know. Chicago is one, and then I don't know what's gonna be the second show next year.
I think
everybody in Colorado, all my friends in Colorado keep asking, "You coming out to this show?" No, I'm not gonna go to that show. I'd come out to a show there. I'm not going to that one. They'll pick certain shows. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't support that company. That'd be the last company on earth that I'd support. So no. But in the end, it's kind of things where we'll see. I think that's what I think. I think that's what I was thinking. Are we going to keep it? Are we keeping it Chima Palooza for next year, 2024? Chima Palooza 2024, World War Chi.
Yeah.
What was it this year? It was Chima Palooza 2023. When animals attack. I still got a message out to Richard because I still haven't seen those badge bricks yet. So I'm still kind of waiting to see if he has made the Chima Palooza ones to replace our Chimpa Palooza ones. Actually, which is funny.
Oh, that's right. I got to get the Friday Night Bricks thing out for Bricks for Chris. I'll give it to him so he can put it in his city.
Oh yeah, because actually I was gonna say because we got guys at a show today because Larry and those guys are out at Brickslopes, so I figured I might as well pull this stuff out. Let's see if I can actually get it into a shot. We'll see. This is a huge freaking contraption. We'll see if I can even get this into a shot. So we'll see. Oh wow!
Yeah. So here's the one I have. I'll give this to Bricks for Chris Reed for his city.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
That's the one I picked when you let me pick. So,
what color is that? Is that the black one?
Yeah, black corrugated.
Yep. So since it is a show weekend this weekend, we'll go ahead and I've got my I got my badge. That's all, you know. So it's got the very limited I love Kevin Hinkle brick. So 2020, 12 Brick World, 2013, 2014, 2015 was the first year I did an activity. 2016, I don't know what happened in 2016. 2017, and then they started the charity champ ones, donations, and then we go to 2018, did an activity there. I actually led activities in all these things. And then 2020 was all the virtual ones. I did all the virtual ones. And then Brick World 2022, Falcon's Rest was that castle collab.
That looks cool.
Activity leader, volunteer in 2022, and then 2023, activity leader, yard sale, and then there's that Chimpalooza, 2023, 10 years of Chima. So yeah, so lots of activity leading, less volunteering, more activity leading, you know, in the later years. But I did volunteer in the first few years. So always kind of good if you do that. It's nice to have those volunteer bricks. Kind of definitely will add your, and then of course my title. You know, I am an inspirational specialist. I've coined that phrase. Won't try and steal it. Will cost you dearly. And there's Pronterro with his cool hat.
I'd like to sell. I want to sell my brick.
Those are the Reed Legacy Towers. Yes.
If anyone wants to buy,
Still not tall enough to eclipse that spire, that eagle spire that beat out the Memorial Tower by a beak at Chicago this year.
These are all for sale except for Brick Sisters.
It's okay. You'll want to keep them. Hold on to them.
But they're
part of you, man. They're part of you. You got to keep them.
Vandalized bricks. Someone took a regular Lego brick and then burnt something into it.
MJ will bid on it.
Why would someone be like wrecking these bricks? I guess I could use them if you don't see that part. You can use it inside or something.
Dang, well, these guys don't have what I'm looking for in quantities. Dang.
It's blasphemy to scribble on the bricks. You know what I mean? Scribble, scribble, scrabble, screwble. If you get the stuff, then you're going to buy a ruble. Scribble, scrabble, crickle, crackle. How am I going to attach? Okay. I think I got it, MJ. I think I know how to attach because I want to attach the rib cage pieces still. So what I'm going to do. Okay. I think I got this, buddy boy. Hey, buddy boy. Hey,
what the heck?
Hey, buddy boy. I'll use this piece. Oh, dang. Okay, I can even reuse all these pieces from the set. Good idea, M. JJ.
Yeah, I have those. Those weren't part of my badge. I have some of those elsewhere. That's Brick World. That's the one I go to. So that's got the MOCs and all that stuff in there.
We're gonna need a couple tiles.
Okay, 18 was the year that decided I was actually moving back to Wisconsin. Had I not gone to that show, I probably would not be in Wisconsin. I'd be in Colorado. So let's see. I didn't. What? Let's see.
Can you see the chat, Zizu?
Yeah.
Did MJ say anything to me?
MJ says he wants the Philly Brick Fest 2019, since that was his first time and.
I know. You're my memory box. Did you answer me about you said yes, I plan on it. Okay, good. That would be so rad to get finally complete video. 100% video completion.
So you plan on going Tuesday then, Chop?
Yeah, I just
Tuesday.
hope. Yeah, they're. See, I paid $40 to have that thing FedExed. So it's overnight. They're like, you'll get your tracking on Monday, and you should have it by Tuesday because it's on overnight. And I'm like, I want to leave Monday. Like, A wipes. But that it could be delivered at like 4 in the afternoon. And it's a 7-hour drive. So I don't get there till. I don't want to drive all night. My eye from my medication gets all weird. My left eye gets all weird from my medicine.
Yeah.
Like it gets all filled up with gack from my pills.
That kind of sucks. Yep.
So I don't like driving at night.
Yeah, for driving at night, usually if I'm on long trips, I usually take my contacts out and put my glasses on just because I can see better. But I haven't done many night driving trips in a while. Luckily, I haven't gone to any of the shows where they've been that far away. If I end up going to like, which one is highlighted? What?
Well, I only have.
I don't know which one is highlighted. I'm trying to think. What are you talking about highlighted? I'm kind of confused, dude. Which one is highlighted?
Was he talking about the bricks? Maybe, I don't know.
Well, I only have to drive to Hoosiers, so I don't have to drive the full way luckily. So that's good. I got that going.
Because when are they planning on leaving from there to go to Nashville? How far is it from there to Nashville? 2 hours?
Yeah, something. 3 at
Yeah.
the most. 3 at the most. I think we're leaving early Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Because we can set up all Thursday and Friday. Well, I shouldn't say all. I don't know what time.
Yeah, and they went, and today was actually a public day for Brickslopes because they do I think they do the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday's a teardown, I think, because of the way Salt Lake is. So
I don't know how late we can stay on Thursday or Friday, but
that was why I didn't go to Milwaukee this last year because I didn't think the setup was going to go as late as it did. I just did a lot of shows this last year. That's the problem is doing all the shows is tough. Not so much vacation. I could probably take the time off, maybe if no one else had it off. It's just, I wouldn't get paid for it. That's kind of the kicker. Oh.
What?
There's one highlighted in orange. Name's Reed Castle.
Oh.
Chop, did you see what MJ was saying about his modification?
Yeah, the neck.
Yeah, okay.
To attach Technic, then connect the wing monster rib cage. Oh, yeah. Well, I just totally took mine apart and actually put the wings into the horse's body. So if I want to transform it into a horse, it's not going to be very easy now.
Talking the bricks, yeah. 2014 had red lettering. That's
whatever. I'm too far into it to stop now.
Yeah, in the end, that was it. They changed the colors every year. This year was kind of nice. They did actually a gold. They did a brick with gold lettering, which is kind of neat. I like that. Then they change. They generally change it every year. We'll see what happens next year. So,
I guess I'm not putting the ribs. I'm not gonna put the.
As for the sig figs these days, I think all I've had is just the Badger. I think I gave one away at somewhere. I don't know who I gave it to. I gave it to somebody somewhere.
Oh man, come on, lady head. Oh, what's a fig?
A fig that you would consider to be yourself within a layout. If you had a building for them. Kind of like right now, we play the D&D. My persona is this guy. Pronterro.
Yeah, Gertrude, the doppelganger.
Kind of miss it, man. I mean, God, we've gone a couple weeks without any D&D. It kind of sucks. Oh yeah, MJ. Yeah, the shark ship. Yeah, that's what Jesse's already built.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just there's so much out there. I mean, that's the problem. I mean, for anybody who's seen my collection knows.
That's why I told Wagner to stop buying Star Wars and he would be able to buy cool sets. He didn't catch on to that.
Yeah, I mean, lately I've been just trying to get rid of the sets and go back to parts. I mean, parts I got so much. I mean, they almost really, if Lego was smart, they'd figure out a way to bring back, the grab bags of sort where you just.
Pretty sure Lego's not smart. They're smart on taking money from the general public. They're not
retail,
smart.
Yeah, because they could have still done them. They just needed to do.
They don't make us happy, but they're good at taking money from the influencer dorks who want all the Star Wars stuff.
I'm cheap. They could give me a couple sets. I'd tell them how to do it. Or they can hunt through 276 streams and figure out where I actually told them how to do it free of charge without having to actually charge them ask for a set or something.
I mean, look how horribly they did for the anniversary of Shima. They didn't do nothing.
No.
Dude, no one cares about Star Wars anymore. Like, give it up. People stop buying it. Disney killed it. Let it die. So
that's why we make the suggestions. They got plenty of stuff they could do. It's one of those things.
Maybe they could revive it later. Disney's killed Star Wars. Let it die so that it can be brought back later. But no, they want to keep flogging that horse. And the idiots are too stupid to stop buying it. Stop buying it, everybody.
Yeah. In the end, MJ, they need to. I mean, it's cool. I mean, now granted, if it's something that's going to get a couple year run, now granted, they've got like some of the bows and they've got some stuff in there. Need to have some stuff that actually hits on some of the teams. So they got the shark and they got the pirate ship. Bring us might as well hit on some of those stuff. Hit the space, hit the space, hit castle, hit all that stuff.
They're doing the little nightmare creatures. They're doing castle ones, pirate ones. They are doing like little nods to the teams.
So if they do that, then it'll be one of those things that will make sense, because in the end, then you've got stuff that you're right. Then it's actually hitting on classic themes that I mean, because I guarantee it, we all dream and about that stuff, and I'm sure parents who dream and their kids walk in on the bedroom probably are telling their kids about all this awesome stuff in their sleep. Oh man! That yellow castle was so cool when I was a kid. Oh, well, wait. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, Junior. What'd you need? Oh, you woke me up. I can't remember what I was dreaming about. Dad, you said something about a yellow castle. Oh, yellow castle was awesome. Yeah.
Well,
see, I could do the commercials for him.
Where are my black clips? Dang it!
I mean, I like when Jesse showed off the ship and the shark. I mean, it definitely looks cool. Possible. I mean, everything gets like a year production run, so in the end, if it's still out there, it's a possibility I might get it at some point. So, I mean, in the end, it's allocating funds, like we always say, selling stuff to get more stuff. Or since I'm sitting on a lot, I'll sell the stuff I don't think I'll use, like the Prince of Persia. And, some of the other sets, the city stuff that I just don't think I'm going to use, duplicates, triplets, quadruplets, whatever I got of sets, I'll get rid of some of them and buy other stuff. Didn't take any of the big sets. Hey, Scott Spot Blocks, welcome.
Scott Blocks, chickadee jocks. I got to get this Pegasus back together. I really would like to get another dream set when I grow up.
Who knows? Maybe when you go down to Hoosier and stuff, who knows? Maybe what's the place he's got down there?
We're taking Cliff to his first Lego store, and I'm gonna buy.
Are we allowed to say the name of the place?
What?
Well, the one other, the aftermarket. Madhouse? Yeah, Madhouse.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, who knows? Maybe somebody already built the dream sets and turned them in. Maybe you'll find a used dream set down there at Madhouse.
Maybe. I'm planning on getting what is it called? The Dream Village, which is like Lego store, Lego.com only. So when we take Lift to his first Lego store, I'm going to probably pick that up because that's a Lego store only. And so instead of making an order online, I'll just pick it up because it's not that big of a set. It's not a very large set, but I don't usually make a lot of substantial orders from Lego.com.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I haven't been to the Lego store in a while. Probably, God, I don't know if we even went to one this year at Chicago. Did we go to the malls at all? I don't think I did. I went out and did some of the stuff with the Critical Bricks crew, but I don't know if we ever hit the store. I don't think I went out. I had a vehicle. Nobody asked me to drive, so I don't think I hit the store at all.
Wait, what color is this?
God, do I want more? I think his heads went up in price. Damn it! I drove those. That's not the guy I got them from. Somebody else had those. I got 11 carts. Yeah, Zizu, I got 11 carts full of shit in Brick Lane right now. Oh, three stores need my stuff. Oh, that one's no longer available. Well, that might wipe the whole cart out then.
Does it tell you what isn't available, or does it just show you?
Yeah, it says it's at 0. Basically, it was just some white bolt hole stuff. I'll just wipe them all.
Okay. I think it would drive me crazy if it told me something was removed because it's not available. But
no, what it does, it just shows you 0 quantity.
Okay.
So I just wiped everything out of the cart. So it'll be one less cart that'll be there. And one store's closed. Oh, it closed in May, and they're still.
I don't even look at my carts. Always. You
know what? I think that the guy was up there at Green Bay Brick Hero. Is that the guy that was at the Green Bay?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
That's him,
Yeah. The store's closed. I have an order sitting in his store, and his store's closed.
Could have ordered and had it brought to the buy sell trade gym.
Yeah. Oh, that one's gone. Shoot. Oh, I probably wanted that one too. Oh well.
You could have paid on shipping.
Or was this?
Yeah, if you're ever going to go, if you're going in November, Reed, and you want to, and there's stuff in either Pop's Block Shop or Green Bay Brick Hero stores on Bricklink, order it, and then just write a note. I'll see you in November at the buy.
Oh yeah, I've done that. I've already done that.
No, I know. So now
I have 237 abandoned shopping carts in Bricklink. What, Jeff? That's you got a problem there. I had like 11. I says, at some point, I was updating my want list. So Reed said, shit. Hey, we're getting later now. We're at 9 o'clock. Okay, so we're 10 o'clock on the Eastern Seaboard. We're freaking 7 o'clock on the California coast. So you're right. If the kiddies in California are still up and they're watching this show, sorry, but we only have 4 people watching. We haven't hit big time yet where I've got thousands of kids. Besides, it's Friday Night Lights again. High school football started, so I'm losing all my kids to them hitting themselves out on the football field. So I got a brick vibe. I got a brick vibe in here too. Ooh, and that one I don't think I'm going to need now. I think that was something we were going to use. Well, that I could use. This one, I don't know if I was going to use that. Let's see, what is this? What was this?
I need my clip.
That was. Oh, they had the schematic for something. It was one from the Chima sets. I think it was from the. It was from the Overland base. Yeah, Outland base. Lava Church that had a schematic we were going to use in our classrooms. Oh well, that one still I could maybe do that. Still do that. Bricks on the dollar. Oh, that's for the reindeer. Yeah, I gotta get that ordered at some point. Oh, Charlie's in the chat. I thought this was an AFOL show anyways. Yeah. Adult fan of Lego. T fan of Lego. Remember we had Turner in here. May he rest in peace. I mean, he was a TFOL. He turned AFOL the year a week before Chicago 2020. He passed away right after that. So what happened here? Store has just changed their VAT rate. What does that mean?
I don't know.
That's the
Hey, Charlie.
Doesn't matter to me in the end. If I'm ordering that thing for the project I want anyways, I'm gonna have to order them anyway. It ain't gonna matter what the VAT rate is. Yeah, those are expensive. I wonder if I want to get those again. More trumpets. I still kind of I got 4 European stores that have something that need to be
There's a band called Butt Trumpet.
Well, there goes that idea of that mech. I mean, the main guy that had all the mech parts for that one mech I wanted to build. Store closed on May 18th. It's in Germany.
Because you didn't buy from him, he went out of business, bro.
Yeah, he's in Germany. That would make sense.
Reed's putting him out of business because they're like expecting all this major income, and then Reed's like, yeah, not gonna order, and then they're like, we can't afford to stay in business without Reed's purchases.
If I'd sell more stuff, a couple of these orders I'd probably actually be ordering, actually. Oh, see, I don't need that now. I didn't need that because they freaking Lego finally shipped those to me, the freaking double bays.
Frickety frack. Everybody knows it's a big hit.
Okay, here we go. Most of the stores end up either not having enough parts I wanted, a cheap enough price to make it worthwhile, or so many parts that I want that the total adds up to hundreds of dollars. Yeah, I've had those. I got the one I just before this last one that I kind of cleared out of actually does have a couple specialty motors I want to order over in Europe, but the kicker is that had that was just a 16 by 16 base plate. I don't know why I needed that. Oh, is that the clear one? Crap. I can't go back now. Damn it.
Crap.
I deleted it too soon. I think it was a white 16 by 16. So that's the closed store. I think most of mine are pretty good. Yep, that's the motor one. And the construction piece. That's the trumpets. Oh, that's that. That's the actuator. Yeah.
Poor Scotty says that he was waiting for Reed's money to keep his store open.
Yep.
What?
That's why they call Reed business.
I don't think I've.
He's just kidding, Reed.
Yeah.
I don't have a carton Bricklink for Pop's Block Shop in here. I think I looked at it. He didn't have anything I wanted.
Oh. His stuff changes so much. Wait, no, that's Scott's blocks. That's not Pop's Block Shop.
Oh, Scott's.
Have a thing.
Which one's Scott? Which one's Scott? Which one's Scott?
From Louisiana.
Oh, well, maybe I did have something from him. Maybe at one point. Let me look.
Don't mess with him, Scott. He barely knows where he is right now, dude.
I'm gonna have to tell Tiny Tim no Christmas this year. Scott, what's the name of your store?
Everything's in a Charles Dickens Christmas Carol.
Free plug. Just type it in a way that YouTube won't know. Free plugs.
Hair plugs for everyone here.
Free plugs. We don't have any official sponsors, so that we hope that Pepsi would maybe come and sponsor us with Kickstart and stuff like that, Mountain Dew, but no.
Sponsored by the Glaucoma Council.
Yeah.
When you've got glaucoma, you've got counsel.
That or by the dentists of America, Oh, he doesn't have a Bricklink store. Okay, well, how can I buy from you if you don't have a Bricklink store? That's where we go to buy all our stuff. Unless you live in Wisconsin and go to these buy sell trades, or you go to Chicago and you go to the garage sale, which
sponsored by ButtLug. We don't discriminate like other lugs.
I'm drinking Mountain Dew right now. Yeah, the only thing I got a weird email from a cereal company like a month or so back. A healthy cereal wanted to see. Obviously, I don't know. I'm not monetized, but I wouldn't even know what to charge for a 30-second spot.
No, well, that's the thing is they make you put the commercial into the video, so it's not like they supply you actually do the product placement in your own video.
Yeah, I can do that.
That's not where you don't have to be monetized. You get paid by them to put it in your content.
Yeah. I'd have to figure out what they're doing. I mean, it wouldn't be bad. I wouldn't mind doing that. I wouldn't mind doing that with some local stuff, some cheese curd aficionados and stuff like that. So, well, let's see here. Oh, I didn't build anything tonight, guys. Sorry.
Check this out.
What? Unicorn?
Pegasus on a Pegasus.
Well, you know, Chop could be Chop could be what was it? Was it from Dodgeball? Wasn't the one woman that had like wasn't her place full of unicorns? Isn't that, you know?
Oh yeah.
Isn't that Chop? Chop's the female version of that, or the male version of that. Sorry.
I have the 2 video figs. That's what I have for unicorns, and then I have Haley has the BAM unicorn for me, the Lion's Night BAM. So that concludes my unicorn tribe, Chima tribe, unicorn tribe. And this Pegasus is the legendary beast for the Chima unicorn tribe. This is
a cheese castle. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, you can do Mars cheese castle.
It'd have a lot of holes in it. It'd be a pretty holy castle.
I got heartburn. And my brain is small. What else was I going to work on? MJ, you maybe totally do something I wasn't planning on doing. But anyway, the wings and ribcage are completely incorporated into the horse. Yeah, but it can still be good. It's not evil. Because it's the legend beast for the unicorn tribe. I will have the unicorn tribe at Nashville.
You know, it'd be kind of cool. Remember the what was it, Ninjago Bone Dragon?
Yeah, I have it.
What if you designed a Pegasus that was like that, like kind of based on that build? That'd be cool.
Oh yeah. Do like a bone Pegasus.
Yeah.
Use the dragon and do like a bone Pegasus.
That'd be kind of cool.
But then I could have the bone. I could have the skeleton tribe, and that could be their animal because I have my skeleton army. Actually, I have more skeletons, but I just found all these skeletons. Some of these I got from Reed. I got this one from Reed. I got this one from Reed. I got this one from Reed. The rest are not from Reed.
The Pegasus.
What'd you get from me?
What? I got these are my skeletons from Reed.
Oh, skeletons. Oh yeah, that was that set. Yep, I remember that.
Well, it's he gave me 2 skeletons. He sold me 2 skeleton sets, and I love them. And I love them so much. Reed, he gave me really good sets. And I love them a lot. And look at I got this. Oh, and I got this.
That's so cool.
That came from one of my sets that I bought.
Yeah, it was one of those. It was like one of the castle.
One of my Reed sets. One of the sets I got from Reed had this horse.
What? I sold you castle stuff?
Yeah.
You must have been drunk. You took advantage of me when I was drunk?
No. I got this from Reed. It's called a burnt horse. I burned my horse, baby. I got burnt. Oh no! I got the glow in the dark horse, and I also got the white horse from Reed. And I got the glow in the dark from.
The glow in the dark was from the Monster Fighters.
So I got all 3 of the sweet old horse.
Wait, the one with the mummy and the female character, those glowed in the dark?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
you better
cool.
watch your butt. Otherwise, Zizu, you're going to be cut and gut tonight. You better watch out when the Zizu fight breaks out. Come on, Zizu, quit being such a noob. Okay, Zizu. He's my
That
brand
dude
new-
or douche?
a noob. Zizu, he's a brand new noob.
Yeah, I don't think I got that one because wasn't she available in other sets, the female character?
Yeah.
So I think I got her in others and then didn't buy that one.
I probably have a couple of horses open. I think
He's a noob.
I sold the last set of that last year at the garage sale, I think.
Okay.
Zizu's boobs are fresh and fun tonight. Oh, okay, he says. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm from Canada, man. He's from Canada. That's all right. He's not actually from Canada.
Hay is for horses.
Hay is for horses, ladies in love. You better watch out when I get my gloves. Okay, I'm gonna make this into the eye on the hidden side castle. Okay, Zizu. So stay tuned for next time. Hidden side castle attack. When you think Zizu, think hidden side.
What are you gonna use for the eye?
Check it. I'll show it to the screen, okay?
Okay.
Hopefully I don't drop it. Look at this guy. He's on vacation. Hey guys, I got my Hawaiian shirt. This.
Is there a gift shop there where he can buy a weapon like that? That would be hilarious.
No, he had to bring it. And also the hot lady is in here.
Hot lady, the thick lady?
With the coral pants lady is in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If she's so hot, put her out.
That castle's looking really cool. Oh, there she is.
That's Zoe. And that that monster that comes with the Pegasus is named Susan. You know the little one? That's Susan. This is Susan right here.
Is that a modded Monster Fighter castle there?
No, this is modded hidden side.
Cool.
I'm working on the back part, the second floor right now. And then I have to make, so the roof will come down, and then I'm going to have to make the towers go up on the side here. So they'll be taller, and then the center tower will be like up here by where the observatory is. I did have my crystal knights, my crystal guys in there, but now they're not in there. This is a hidden side castle, but this is Susan.
That's Susan. Did you name it, or it's actually the name for it?
That's awesome. I looked at the box. I'm like, Susan. That's a name I would give. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we have a demon creature with bat wings. It'll be Susan. Hey guys, it's me, Susan. I'm keeping my eyes on you.
Looks like a Susan to me.
Me, Susan. It's me, Susan. Come and give me a kiss. I got a fork right here, and I never miss. Oh, thanks, Scott's Blocks. I'm in love with you too. I need to find more gray arch pieces. I ran out of the little arches that go above the windows that are curved.
Which one? What are the white arches he's talking about?
No, I don't have no white arches. Those are gray. They came from the Hidden Side High School.
Oh yeah.
Those are gray. And
They do make them in white though.
They come in this set as well. They came in 2 Hidden Side sets. But I ran out of the arches for these windows. I thought I had more. I've been looking around, but I can't find them. So once I do, I'll continue working on it.
I might have gold ones for those gold windows like that.
I have gold ones, but I need the top. I need the light bluish gray arches to go above those windows. I have tons of black.
You need the frame or the window itself?
I need the arch that goes over the window frame. I have the inside and I have the windows. I have tons of the inside pieces because I bought them off Bricklink and I get them at Replay all the time. So I have like a bag bags of these, and I have the older ones that are like the barbed wire, the twisted wire ones.
I traded somebody for some of the trans purple.
This whole bag is jam packed with these.
Yeah, I have some trans purple ones of those. Somebody traded me some
Probably
trans
like 30
purple
of
back.
these in here. And then I have probably like 30 of the wooden inserts, the brown wooden panels. But like I need the actual arch brick that goes above it. I know I have them. I probably used them in that stupid rock thing for the Eagle Spire as filler brick.
Yeah, maybe.
So because I'm like, oh, I have so many arches, I'll use them for filler brick.
How many sets were those in the is that the light bluish gray or dark gray?
It's common piece. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I don't know if you know what it's.
Okay.
It's probably in 100%. Oh, I just broke something. It's this piece. Oh, I broke something. It's just that, Reed.
Oh, okay. Oh, just
You know what I mean? It's a 1x4
okay.
arch. It's super common. I just gotta find if I have any somewhere so I can continue building. I used to have so many. I probably used them as filler so that in case you could see through it and still be gray. You know what I mean? If it didn't get covered, because I usually put like for that rock spire, it was all Technic, and then I put like it didn't matter what color right around it, like attached to the Technic, and then I cover that with gray. So for the inside, probably use some arches. Thinking, what do I need arches for? Stupid me.
Why do I have so many arches? So I have a lot of arches. Oh, 490 of those. Okay.
And I was at replay today, and I was looking for the only thing I looked for at replay was something Haley. I didn't look for any arches. Oh. Well, maybe at like Madhouse of Bricks there'll be some. Wait, I might not get to go to Madhouse if I don't get there till Tuesday night. What day are they going to Madhouse?
I don't know.
Do you remember, Zizu? Was it Tuesday or Wednesday?
Charlie's in here too. He's in the chat. He might know.
I kind of think Cliff isn't leaving until Monday.
Yeah, they're gonna get there Tuesday, dude. So
I'm not sure then.
um
I just know I don't get to go to Madhouse, so I guess I just kind of zoned out when they were talking about it.
we're supposed to meet Big Nate Bricks or something. And I bet Charlie doesn't know. Big Nate's not in here. Did Replay Toys ever sell the castle you were building? Yeah, he sold it for $200.
What castle?
So it's got to be Wednesday. Yes. Thank you, Charlie. Charlie, I got a big bag of parts for you. Today I picked up some more white leaf pieces for your Christmas village. I got a big bag of Bionicles. And Charlie, I got Charlie here because I asked Suzanne if he needed this piece. She won't answer me. But I thought Charlie asked me for this piece. And I got 6 of them for you. Is this the piece you needed for my own train? Charlie? Charlie?
He's not answering. Still not answering. Still waiting for Charlie to answer.
Charlie? Is this the
Charlie.
piece you wanted for your train set?
He says
Okay.
yes.
Okay, I got 6 of them for you, Charlie. That I've gotten from the 2 years, for like 3 years of picking out bulk out of the replay. I got 6 of them, baby. Here's my Charlie bag besides his goonies.
Hopefully, he wasn't expecting 60 then.
No, because it's a rare part. He said it only came in like 2 sets. Yeah, I got 6 of them, Charlie. I got some leaf pieces for your winter village and a whole bunch of Bionicles, dude. You'll be good. I got everything that you need.
I wonder if Haley knows that they're closed on Tuesday. She could be planning Tuesday and not know.
No, I don't think she is. I think they're planning Wednesday because Hoosier said he's going to take off Wednesday so he can hang out with us. Meaning, they're not really doing anything on Tuesday. Tuesday is like that because they're arriving on Tuesday, and so now I'm arriving on Tuesday. I wanted to go a little early, but obviously that didn't work out because evidently it's very difficult to mail checks to FedEx checks to people within a timely manner. Asshole. Oh, yeah, you want to pay $40 to get it quicker? We'll take as long as we damn well please, sir. Okay. Thanks a lot, buddy. Good looking out. Dad? Where's the arches, Dad?
They're missing. I threw them away. I didn't think you needed them anymore.
Damn it. Why is this always happening to me? And I thought Batlord's Summer Home would have some. Nope. Because I ripped Batlord's Summer Home apart.
You're looking for arches?
Yeah. I wonder if...
So MJ, are you saying the music is too epic and it's not loud enough?
The music is cool. It sounds like something's gonna happen. I don't know if it's something horrible to happen to all of us. Would that be awesome? Like all of a sudden, like orcs, like break down my door and slaughter me with an axe.
Just
now that's television.
Just think of it as a D&D music without the D&D. It's called Storm. Storm by Someone's Music.
Break into here and play me with like a halberd.
Start climbing through your computer screens. Wild.
How are there no freaking?
This is what you guys need right here.
Dude, I need to go to Arch Support. I need to call Arch Support. Thank you for calling Arch Support. Your call is important.
You know you're a valued customer when they tell you that it's.
Oh yeah,
Oh, Leroy Jenkins, that was Iceberg Bricks 2 weeks ago. I think they're gonna be zombies. No, they're not. But thank you. I think Pronterro was in character for so long. I think he wanted a piece of that turtle, I think.
Okay, where else would I look? Say I was a real human.
Oh, she's still got some ice bears? Dang. North of the border, somebody's sitting on 42 ice bears. Ooh.
I will rip apart every set in this house. Now I'm going to go spastic.
You've reached Butt Chops Hold Music. Your call is very important to us. I probably have a bunch of those arches too. I probably used them all in the Pendragon Fortress this last year when I built the Great Castle. I know, guys, it's scary.
Yeah, I must have squandered them. The only reason I think I used them for something where they don't need to be arches is because I had so many and now I have 0, meaning I probably used them as filler, dude.
Actually, MJ, there is something compared to 750 Ice Bears, 750 Crocs. And if I can ever get to 750 Badgers, that would be cool.
I could rip apart the pyroclastic palace.
Actually, MJ, if I would quit selling the poly bag, I'd probably be at 792 because I have that Ice Bear poly bag that I give away and sell. So, you know me, I'm such a nice guy. Great Chima heads I'm looking for. Which I might still end up getting back to having more Badgers. I still have a bunch. I mean, you guys don't realize. I mean, I still have that bin of. I still have more. I still have more of those of the skunk heads that aren't painted. They'll make their technical fine debut at Chicago this next year. So. I don't know what we're doing this year. I think, well, hopefully this year we might have for the Chima collab, or better yet, our Castle collab, because it's not all Chima. It'll be Chop, myself, Ralph from Colorado, the other Jesse, not Galaxy, the other Jesse that had the Castle a few years back, Jefferson, hopefully, WISLUG, and then Michael Frederick, hopefully we'll have something. I mean, in the end, I've got grand plans, but with the weather the way it's been the last month and a half, I haven't been able to do much in storage. I did do a little bit today, as you guys saw with the stop motion, so I'm getting there. Just like Chop said, I mean, usually some of us, we do a lot of building right before the shows. We do a lot of frantic building. If you see, I got to see Ben Pritchard is up by Chop. He's got some kids. He built the in the WISLUG area at Chicago this year. He had the big futuristic city with lighting and stuff. It was at the other end of our loop of tables, and he frantically built his. I mean, he's letting his kids destruct that now, basically destroy it as they kind of play and destroy it. And he's got a pretty neat setup, and he's got sealed sets like we all do. He's got more of the big sets. I got a lot of the small sets. So it's pretty cool seeing that because I dropped off his lug bulk and someone else's when I was up at the buy sell trade. So it's nice seeing everybody's kind of set up. And he was asking me about organization too. So I mean, we aren't all at the same level for organization. I got lots of different options for organization. Too many different size bins, but I think definitely the rough sort, as Hinkle said, do the rough sort first. Either however you do it, I do it by type. Some people do it by color, but do a rough sort, and then once you're done with that, then sort it down farther. So like me, I did a rough sort of plates, and now they're sorted by 8x plates, 6x plates, 4x plates, 2x, 1x, and then curve and slopes. So and so in the end, I mean, yeah. So it's kind of, that's what I'm working on, is trying to get that more organized, just in case I ever want to try out for Lego Masters. But in the end, they did the water one here in season 4, so I'll be intrigued to see. That would have been the one I would have wanted to do. I would say do the build. I build the boats for the water every year for Chicago, or not every year for Chicago, but I'm just waiting for my shit to kick in. So yeah, so just kind of surfing Bricklink tonight, guys, because obviously I've got some of these. Got some partial cooler figs, torso and legs, but I don't have the proper heads. Because we need the female Chima figs to go with all our males. So of course I found the Windra, the Chop had shown earlier. I had a partial one that was part of the collection, but I got a boatload of the legs in our project support stuff, or not project support, but in our lug support. when they used to send parts, which actually was probably the best thing. Sending sets isn't as good as sending parts because parts we all use. Sets are harder to use. I mean, you're going to part them out, you're going to do whatever, but it was always. I guess the lug would say they didn't like it because people spent a lot of time digging through the brick. So basically, you'd meet for an hour, and people would spend 3-4 hours digging through brick. In the end, if they went back to that, they just tell people you get 2 hours, and then we're done for this meeting. You'll just have to maybe have a part of a bin where you just have bags, whatever. Goonies Dimensions. I'll bring my rig.
Yeah, I have the Goonies Dimensions already in my bag. It's already in my bags.
Yeah, I got lots of that stuff. I didn't take any of that stuff up to buy, sell, trade. I might remember that for Christmas time and see. Because I can't believe how much those oh God, what was it? The ones that get wet and they change. I'm gonna brain fart. Chop, help me out. The animals that in the movies they got wet and they changed.
Oh, the gremlins.
Gremlins.
Mogwai and gremlins.
Yeah, the gremlins. Yeah, the gremlins. I have a boatload of that set. Those pigs are going for crazy amounts that I saw. Like, damn, I need to.
Yeah, those are cool.
This is all classic space. Garbage.
In the end, I got I still have a bunch of the starter sets, which is funny. The actual.
Charlie, do you still want me to bring a Chima for Sam?
Haley's back.
Had to switch out the laundry.
Hey, Haley.
Haley, I gotta go back to Replay Toys tomorrow. I got so many of the cylinders, I didn't get any gray arches for my.
Oh no! Stop! You're slacking, slacking.
I only had an hour. And I had to dig. I dig through all the white.
Chop was worried earlier that you might be planning a trip to Madhouse before he gets there.
Oh. No, we're going Wednesday.
Wednesday. Okay. You're right, Chop.
Do we get in like Tuesday afternoon, late evening, or late afternoon? So, and they're not open on Tuesdays.
Yep. We figured it out. So I have Charlie the lion and the croc for the dimension. So I'll put one of each of those in there for Sam, unless you already gave it to him.
Yeah, because I can always replace those for you, Chop, if you need to, because I got both of those.
Well, no, I have my own personal. Haley rescued 3 or 4 crocs and 2 lions from Bricks for Chris when she was there.
Well, I got I have more than that. I think I have probably 10 and 10.
So I have duplicates, plus my personal ones that I bought.
Yeah, see, and the ones that I bought cheap because I bought them was Gollum and Legolas and Gimli. They were cool.
Yeah, I have the full dimensions for myself.
Okay, yep. So at one point I had 18 Laval and 34 Krager of the dimension because I was acquiring more crocs for basically what were going to be prisoners but are now allies. There were a few that I bought a bunch of.
Haley, while you were gone, I modified the Pegasus so the wings are built into him.
Very nice, very nice.
MJ started it.
Damn that MJ.
I know.
Starting stuff.
Oh. He's like, how should I modify it? I'm like, I don't know how to do it. And I did it and done. But I'm sweating because I'm looking for arches where there is none. I need to smash that Eagle Spire and then I'll have arches below.
It says I have 10 of the gremlins back.
Damn, those are worth big bucks, dude.
What happened to Mr. Cranky Pants?
What?
What happened to Mr. Cranky Pants?
Who's that?
Kevin? He said he might come back. Kevin said he might come back by himself.
Yeah, him and his kid had to go.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about Brett.
I guess he'd be cranky too.
No, the cranky, because he was getting cranky because I was saying stuff about the lug. And he's like, you don't do anything. Well, I actually explained once. I didn't do anything.
I still have 2 of the PS4 starter packs with Supergirl included in them. The only one I didn't get was the Green Arrow, which would have been cool.
I wonder what's in this.
Yeah, those are, well, Taylor's favorite character was Green Arrow.
That's all right.
That's why any of the Marvel sets or any of the superhero sets that have Green Arrow, I don't sell. And because I haven't opened it yet to get him out, I might have to do that. I need to figure out who everybody's favorite character was and pull them out and put them in somewhere in the castle. Or roaming Memorial Tower, I guess. And the only ones was wild is I missed a lot of the Ninjago ones somehow. I never saw. I never went. Must have been so popular. They never went on sale.
Well, I know at least one of the Ninjago was Toys R Us exclusive. So that one is worth like $bucks now because people probably didn't care about Ninjago then, and now they're like, "Oh, that one's super hard to get. I really want that for my collection." Like I bought that one like the day it came out because it was, or 1 or 2 of them were Toys R Us exclusive. I bought it the day they came out because
the Adventure Time stuff looks like it's pretty pricey too. I got a few of those too. I have one of the Sonic. Only one. See, I thought Slimer would be pretty popular. I got a couple of him. Yeah, pretty much Gremlins are pretty much the pricey. Wow, the Midway arcade level pack was pretty cool. I actually bought a couple of that because of the game.
Yeah, that's like one of my favorite ones. Yellow Pig.
Stay Puff. There he is. He's back. He's in the basement now.
He's in his lair.
Kevin's back.
You're still on, and it's past 8:30. What's going on?
Remember, we don't have any D&D this week. Remember?
No, I know, but when we don't have D&D, you've been done by 9 when I get on.
Oh, our conversation has been good. We've had a good, robust, full conversation this evening. So.
Nothing from Brickslopes yet.
No, those guys didn't punch. Those guys did not pop in. It's kind of weird. I mean, I guess they must be doing something, or they. I mean, I figured they'd just pop in, even if they were out doing something or drinking or whatever, just to say hi and say, "Hey guys."
I think they went. They went to dinner.
Oh, they might have gone down the karaoke thing. Who knows?
I think
that would have been funner. It'd be even funnier to see them while they're doing karaoke.
I just think they're probably not really your friends. That's what it is. Let's get them.
Yeah, I have a couple of the Back to the Future sets. That was pretty cool because of the hoverboard and all that. Those are pretty pricey too.
Okay, I'm gonna put all these guys in the...
Yeah, that was a great idea by, I think Jesse's the one that started it all, but the whole D&D thing's been a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's good. I mean, I like being in character. My new character is even better than my old character. So, I mean,
I thought your old character was pretty good.
Well, the character was good. The voice kind of sucked, but I mean,
what?
The character was good. The voice sucked. The voice is better on the new one. So.
I thought the voice was fine for a bugbear.
Yeah.
Also, like that's probably.
Mission Impossible set. I might have 1 or 2 of those.
Tom Cruise is so cool. Just kidding.
I know I had that during my early trips to Brickworld when they were being liquidated at the Walmarts and stuff was when I picked up a lot of stuff, a few bucks here and there. It's kind of hard to pass up on figs, when they're super cheap like that because you didn't know if they were going to be worth good
all
money.
The small packs ended up. I know people like over on the West Coast were finding them at the dollar store for 99 cents a piece at the 99-cent store.
I never saw them that cheap. Mission Impossible, yeah.
No,
Mission Impossible had 4.
I didn't say around here.
Yeah, Mission Impossible, Charlie, I have 4. Midway, I have 4 also.
Shit. Ended up buying like a bunch of crusties for a Bricklink seller. That was funny.
Back to the Future, I have like 5 or 6. Charlie, let me know if those are ones you think you need. I mean, I can put them aside. The Back to the Future, I have 6. So what are you working on, Kevin? Other than the one you're working on your son, you got any projects you're working on?
I'm just trying to clean up my Lego area so I can handle D&D a little better. I got to get started on my build for next week.
Oh yeah.
A little behind on that.
Well, yeah, because we messed up the fact that you had a build perfect for where we were headed with something.
Yeah, I didn't put much time into that one, so it's not a big investment.
I thought the Elf Village, I thought you put a ton of time into that.
I was being facetious.
But yeah, so yeah, I mean, that's why, did you see that little stop motion I worked on today?
Oh, the tropical forest with the guy, yeah.
Yeah. So in the end, I just need to build some stuff too, but I need to be more organized. I mean, I'm probably gonna have to figure out how to build a window AC onto like a cart that I can push into my door, block the door or something at storage, so I can crank the.
Oh, those are lime green.
I'll have to build something because I won't be able to handle another summer like this one next year. If it's like this. I need to be able to work in there. I could probably ask the landlord if he'd probably ever install it, but I don't think he would. So, not big enough unit to do that. See, that's where Kevin and Chop are the same. Gotta explain the joke. So, yeah.
I gotta explain the joke. There are times when I'll say something and it's too late and no one gets it. If you gotta explain the joke, it's not funny anymore, sadly.
That's probably true, too.
At least that's my opinion.
I can't believe I have to leave.
I mean, the nice thing, though, Charlie, was the fact they had so many different themes in there. That was what made Dimension.
Yeah, but there weren't a lot of. I mean, there were some characters. Like I was happy to get Mr. T and Michael Knight and stuff, but they had a decent number of repeats, which wasn't of themes that were already out.
Well, in the end, it might have been something that might have, if it would have lasted longer, might have had more chance.
If they'd incorporated individual train cars into it.
No, because that wouldn't work in a video game too well. There'd be too many characters get killed by runaway trains.
Yeah, that is correct. That was good. That was good. I wasn't expecting that. Good one.
I hadn't heard that discussion in a while. So when it came up earlier, I think it had been
kind of cool to get like an idea set that actually goes back to some of those.
He stuck it in earlier, Kevin. Yeah.
TV shows with the team, Airwolf. Those would be cool things to have.
Yeah. Too bad there were no General Hospital or Days of Our Lives sets.
Oh yeah, that would have been good.
Oh damn! I was working or in school when those shows were on. I never got to sit at home and watch. Were you being homeschooled watching? Is that what you're watching during your homeschooling days?
I was never homeschooled. What are you talking about?
I thought that's why you're such a prick, just because you were homeschooled.
Aw, thanks, Buttchop.
You don't play well with others.
Oh, I play well with most others. You just bring out the best in me, Buttchop.
You're just mad because we're so much alike that
I am floored by how similar our knowledge is. Yes, I do admit that freely.
That's okay. B4C wanted to punch Buttchop in the face the first time he met him too.
Ooh, nice.
I do like Butt Chop. He got like I said, he does bring out
It brings out the more
and worse to me sometimes.
brings out the colorful sides of our personality.
Yeah.
He makes for an entertaining encounter.
Oh, it's always entertaining.
But I do know the true Butt Chop, so I always know I still like Butt Chop. He just often brings out a different side in me.
He knows how to push your buttons, is what you're trying to say?
No, he doesn't really push my buttons as much. It's more that I wade into it when he's talking about stuff.
Yeah. Well, we're friends. We're actually friends, but you wouldn't know it if you saw us interact, probably.
Correct.
We know what's going on. Other people are like, whoa, those guys hate each other. We're like, no, that's not true. Kind of like when you and me fight Haley for fun, and people are like, oh my God, those guys are going at, like, they think it's like World War III Haley. Like, those guys, remember when we were fighting before the 72, and that basically once we both left the screen, they were all speechless and thought that the world was about to end.
Well, good, healthy fighting is always.
Yeah.
Yeah, Butt Chop is what you call a wild card.
Yeah, I'm super friendly, and also if you want to fight, I'll fight. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
It just depends. Whatever. I don't care. There's nothing wrong with a good-natured
Drop
debate.
gloves and go for it.
I've already taken the side of a debate that I actually disagreed with, just to debate with someone. You know what I mean?
I've never done that.
Yeah, you have, Kevin. I'm sure you've taken sides you don't agree with just to piss somebody off. I've done it.
What are you?
Just someone is so adamant about their opinion, I'll take, even if I agree with them, I'll take the opposite opinion just because they're so invested. I just want to see how far they'll go.
Yep, the old devil's advocate.
What are we in the mood for today, Bob? All right, let's go.
Some people are they always think they're right, so.
Yeah,
can't help it.
Argue with them because
Easy, I told you I was right.
I am always right.
If someone thinks their opinion is fact, even if I agree with their opinion, just to prove that their opinion isn't fact, I'll argue.
Facts.
Like, it's still your opinion, whether I agree or not with your opinion, it's still your opinion. It's still an opinion. So
Bears.
Yeah, I think what you have there, Sarah, is a theory, not a fact.
I got a meeting with the Bobs later.
The Bobs?
I got a meeting with Bobs later. I wouldn't say I'm missing work.
Wouldn't say I've been missing it, Bob.
They laugh. They laugh. So you've been missing a lot of work. It is good to.
Did you fill out your TPS reports?
You put cover letters on all our TPS reports. I'll go ahead and resend the memo. I don't need it. Go ahead and resend my memo.
Did you get the memo? Yes, I got the memo.
So I haven't finished the dream show yet. The shark ship, does it get changed back?
To a land ship or to a shark?
Like to the shark, because that was the girl's like kind of like a plush, right? That was really hardcore that the villain just like rips that out of her hands, and
I know.
I was like, dang, I didn't expect that from Lego.
Oh, I didn't finish it either.
Spoilers.
Yeah, really.
That's okay. We spoil on this show. You should be aware of that. But no, we spoil everything. Even the food we eat, we spoil it all.
We eat trash on this show.
Trash.
We talk trash on this show.
I love trash. Trash.
Yeah, what might be trash on other shows is absolute beauty.
Trash.
Y'all watch Rick and Morty?
Rick and who?
Rick and Morty.
Don't. That's a spoiler. I didn't know the title of the show.
Rick and Mortis.
What if you can't even say the title of the show because people won't want to?
No, there's a creature on there called the Trash Goober or something. But every time they they hit a button and he comes out, he's always singing, trash. I love trash. Yum, yum, yum.
Dang it! I didn't know they gave that show the green light. Now you spoiled it.
Yeah, I thought that was still in development. Thanks for ruining it.
You're welcome. Charlie would know what I'm talking about. Crash Grouper.
So going back to MJ Bay, I'm at a point in my Lego collecting where mostly what gets me exciting is new figures. So I can mock whatever I want for original figures, but it's IP figures that I want the most. Like I want Zelda figures, I want new Star Wars figures. That's better than anything else for me, other than new parts that'll come out. So for me, it's all about the figures. I can build whatever else I want outside of that. It's rare that that's to be that excited anymore.
You gotta get excited about this part. I'm curious to see what's going to be made of this one.
Of what? Oh, nice. I was wondering what that looked like. That's going to come in really handy.
I'm curious.
A nice side by side.
Right? Yeah, I'm curious to see what Lego does with that in the future.
I'd like to see that in silver or like a dark bluish gray.
Silver make it good for a jetpack or something.
It's like a 2 rounded plate that's been incredibly useful part they've
I'm
created.
sure we'll see that element in black. I'm sure we'll see that element come out in black.
Yeah, black is decent, but silver or dark bluish gray look better in MOCs.
I'm just saying, historically speaking, they're apt to use that in black.
What was that in, Haley?
That's from a CMF.
Yeah,
CMF.
it came in the Beast CMF here. Let me get his little.
Oh, do you already have that?
Yeah, she found them at
Oh, I'm
Target.
so
They're at Target.
She found them at Target.
Yeah.
Kevin, did you check Kohl's? They've been finding them early at Kohl's, Kevin.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is
I
what the
should.
part. This is what the part's used for. Is for the little microscope.
The microscope.
Yeah. So
Wow,
that's what
that's
it's
not
used
even like a great utilization of it because you can do that with others.
for. Yeah.
So
But then we
better
get black.
uses for that.
We also get a black binoculars too.
They had to make a new part for that. That's ridiculous.
That's going to be an incredibly useful part. I'm very glad they made that part.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm glad they spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to create that part.
No, I'm guessing this part is probably going to be in future sets, and they pulled it to stick in the CMF line.
Right, it was a good use of $500,000.
It'll be a good greebling part for space.
Yeah, it was. I mean, $500,000 is a drop in the bucket for people like us. So I see why Lego spent $500,000 to develop that piece of shit part.
So does it have a hole all the way through?
Thanks, Lego.
The whole way.
We'll pay for it by buying sets, Lego. Don't worry.
So the problem is Lego hasn't come out with a lot of good non-IP lines. Ninjago has resulted in some of the best figure parts. But like with the Dream sets, all the characters have that stupid little hourglass symbol on them, so you can't use them for anything. They would be good torsos if it weren't for those hourglasses. So if Monkey Kid would have been a medieval-based line instead of a futuristic modern line, Monkey Kid would have been phenomenal. As it is, it's still good, but they tend to often they have lines that are almost really good, and then they ruin them with a symbol here or there, or they modernize things. So it's not as useful for me. Elves would have been cool if it weren't mini dolls.
Well, that's true.
So, and I do like that they modernized the Lion Knights, but they've done the Black Falcon. Why don't they? I mean, they need to do more modernizations with the other castle factions, or come up with more factions. The CMFs have been the best thing to happen to Lego since Star Wars, in my opinion. With all the new factions that have come out and all the new figure parts and things. So.
Yeah, for medieval especially.
Yep. Like the Falcon Knight is one of the coolest. They've had probably 20 medieval figures that you can army build out of there.
Yeah.
For what? Out of where?
Collectible minifigure line.
Oh yeah.
And they've had other eras like the Revolutionary Soldiers, amazing. The
Yeah, he was
Spartan
really
Warrior, the Romans. That's opened up that's given us minifigures to do stuff that nothing else has or could have. So that's the best thing that we've gotten. But when they just do costumes, it's not particularly useful. It's like, oh, here's another character to add to a generic city layout, but it doesn't do you any good the way a non-unique faction or a new historical figure can. So they're a huge opportunity, and a lot of the CMF waves have been huge misses.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool to do if they do some kind of a line, a CMF line of some of the classic stuff. Classic,
What do you mean?
Well, mix the themes, like maybe do some classic space, some classic castle.
Oh, no, thank you. We already have those figures. Why do we need them reprinted? The new ones are better.
Well, like you said, update them. Give them. More.
Oh yeah. If they go with update, that would be good.
If they update, the printing or something. Like maybe if the classic space didn't have, if they update printing on the arms, on the legs, and stuff like that. Reboot some of that stuff, but do it like that, like Pirates, Castle, and Space. That way you please all the different.
Well, in Pirates, we've been getting pirate sets here and there that have done that, which has been good. So
yeah,
and Space has had plenty of different revisions. Updates to the classic Space fig isn't. I don't think that's particularly.
But you could. But if you did like a 16, if you did a line of that where there's a little bit of each, you would make everybody. If let's say you and I are primarily Castle. Well, I mean, we're not gonna be thrilled about the Space guys, but then of course you got the Zoom and all those guys. We're gonna be like, Castle? Are you kidding me? But who would want Space? So then if you do all the different factions, you appease many groups. All the groups are happy, even though you're right. Some groups are only going to army build with certain ones. They're not going to be buying, all of them. Now,
Tri-Time did a good army build.
Yeah, but the boxes for the CMFs are such a jerk move. It's going to turn the Castle figs into $15 minifigs now instead of $7 or $8 minifigs because you can't find them anymore. So it makes them. I won't be able to get anything in the quantities I used to. It's going to cost 2 to 3 times as much to get the same number of figures. So that's frustrating.
I guess we'll see because you're right. I mean, in the end, you can't feel the ones you want.
Hey, the good thing is Kevin doesn't complain. That's what I like about Kevin is he never complains or bitches and moves.
Complains? What AFOL ever does that?
If you like bitching and moaning, Kevin Wagner's got you covered.
AFOLs just share their opinions. They don't complain.
Just be happy you're even alive right now.
It's opinion sharing is what they do. Yeah, it makes AFOLs so unique.
Okay, I'm gonna go buy her. She's along.
Okay.
Later. Goodbye. Thanks for having me on. Sorry for saying you complain too much, Kevin, but it's true. And I love you, Zizu. Haley, I'll message you when I get back home.
That's all right. I only listen to the things I want to you say about Chop, so I'm just fine.
That's good. Keep your eyes open. Good night. Keep your ears closed and your eyes open, folks.
Selective hearing. We're all good at it. Night Chop. And he's gone.
Night Chop. That's a good name for him, too.
Here we go. We had Wet Chop, Soggy Chop, Shower Chop.
Night Chop, yeah.
Dry Rub Chop.
You know how, like, with Unikitty, they did, like, a whole CMF thing? We could do that with Chop.
Yep.
Just have a whole series just for Chop.
No, he doesn't believe in sig fig, so let's do that. We need to do that. the Chop line. I like that. Is that that'll be like the where is the Kevin Hinkle will be like, where is the Chop? Where's the Chop in your display? Oh, I got Sleepy Chop. There he is. Can't you see him there?
I want a mini doll version of Chop.
Oh, that would be good. Well, I'm sure there's enough of those of the male mini dolls.
Would that be a Tush Chop?
I am sad that the dots line is going away as well. Because I usually pick up about 20 of the extras pack each time. I think there's only one I didn't. That was the sports one. Didn't have much for good parts, but there's so many nice parts that come with that, with those. And I believe they're all done now.
What do you mean? Like parts that, like special parts?
Yep, like a whole pile of quarter tiles in black. The Series 8 came with quarter tiles in black, like one of the blues and pink, and then
they've had some translucent
20 different 1x1 tiles. It's got these orange, light blue with purple stars. It's got these pieces that are like pearlescent gems.
Okay.
It's got the corner piece in that that transparent color that's in some of the internal sets. It's got a kind of a clouded 1x1 transparent.
Transparent.
And it's got the purple transparent tile.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and that was series 8?
Series 8, the dark pink bags. So, like I said, every series I've tried to pick up 20 bags, 20 of the extra packs when they've been on clearance, so I can usually get them for $1 or $2 a piece.
You know,
and they always have good parts other than that.
Target was never liquidating, never clearancing them, and the only places were Walmart and. I mean, Walmart's got them still sitting on the shelf. So
Walmart's usually where I find them.
I'll have to keep an eye out because that one actually, the Series 8 does have some ones, those round ones in the colors I could probably use a little bit of.
And then all the tiles in Series 8 are actually, all the printed tiles are black. So, and there's a number of like space themed ones, and
that's cool.
So it's a kind of thing where like maybe a quarter of them might be useful at some point, and another quarter you could build around if you wanted to. A quarter of them are typically throwaways.
Good for mosaics, or good for like castle floors, anything like that where you're gonna do like a lot of
potentially, yeah. But like
or even like city, city scenes and stuff like that where you're mix it.
Yeah, it's just I don't know if you'll be able to see any of this stuff, but it's just a range of parts.
Yeah.
Well,
someone will probably do a mosaic with them, where they'll still be able to do what
like
they need.
Series 8 has a little moon with stars, a comet. You can see kind of a constellation in the background. It's got one that has a crown on it, one that has a star, one that has a gemstone. I'm thinking the crown and the gemstone I might be able to use in Castle.
I don't really see them on clearance, but yeah, if you're getting them on clearance, yeah, that's awesome.
Walmart usually has them at some point.
Some point they'll go on clearance at some point.
Yeah.
At some point they will. They just it's just the way it's. Well, I mean, in the end, a lot of stuff. I mean, everything kind of goes on clearance because not everybody's buying all of one set. I mean, they're certain like you said, everybody, even of all of here. I mean, I like Castle. Kevin likes Star Wars. What do you like, Zizou?
Castle.
Haley's building town. So in the end, it's one of those things where everybody's kind of building different stuff. So in the sets that sit on the shelves, everybody's buying it. I was hoping I'd find more of the 3-in-1 castles on sale, but I never got lucky enough to find them on sale. So
I found a couple of them for 20% off. I think that was as low as they got that I saw.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really seen much lately. I mean, in the end, it's kind of. I mean, actually, the best time I ever saw sale stuff was the early days of when I at Lego, when back when I was there, when they were liquidating stuff at 75% off, which is obviously no longer exists now. But those were the days you kind of freaked out about all that stuff back then. It's like the glory days of stuff when it was actually good priced on sale, And so now you just got to hope that, the Walmarts, will eventually, I mean, because because not everybody's going to buy it at full price. We're all going to kind of wait. Some people are going to wait to get on clearance so you can get to save a little money, especially the ones that seem like the piece per price point isn't kind of what we like when we expect it to kind of be, or you kind of expect it to be like almost at the 10 cents, you know, so you know 1,000 parts, you know, $100 type thing, you know, rather than, you know, $100 per set and you got like 500 parts in it, you're kind of like, whoa. I mean, you know, a lot of that stuff is generally new molds, but still, even then, it's like, you know, kind of push that over more sets so that way you're not, you know.
Yeah,
really...
like that Kevin 4 set pricing is atrocious.
Well, the old service station was a good example. The one they had probably 4 years back, you know, just city set. I mean, just seemed like it was wow. Like it was like $80, $90, where it was like 300-400 parts. You're like, wow, this is
yeah.
What are you
that
paying?
Was pretty bad too.
I mean, there's been a few sets like that, you know. I mean, but then again, I mean, we probably had the sets back in the early 2000s that were the reverse, where it was actually probably 7, 8, 9 cents a part, where it was even better, you know. So I mean, they're probably trying to make up for a lot of that, but in the end, it's just, yeah. I mean, you know, you want value. Anybody's been around the sets long enough, you kind of, if you do your research, you know, the 10 cents per part is kind of where you know, it makes the most sense. I mean, everything else kind of, but yeah, kind of how it goes. Can't have it all, but we try to have it all. So. Well, hopefully, while we were doing streaming tonight, Jeff was in there downsizing his 237 open Bricklink shopping carts. Hopefully,
237.
Yeah, he said that. I was
wow.
like, "Are you kidding me?" I was like, "How the hell do you have that many open carts?" I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "I gotta go find it." Because that was...
I bet he logged on to try to sort through and get rid of some, and actually ended up creating more.
I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "I got like I said I had 11 open carts on Bricklink," and it's like, "Here we go. Here it is, right here. We'll post it again. I have 237 abandoned shopping carts." I'm like. Well, Jeff, see, that's why we have our Friday Night Bricks. This is the channel where you kind of sit, you listen to what's going on while you're cleaning up all your shopping carts on Bricklink. you probably won't go back and probably, you know, spend the hundreds of dollars on those parts. And if nothing else, your carts are going to have a million changes. Oh, look at that. It's gone. It's quadrupled in price. Dang it. I guess I should have bought it when it was on, you know, when I had chance. I had 11. Not bad. I had parts to a cart, and then either they don't have enough parts or yeah, I know. That's why I go through once in a while. Like I said tonight, I cleaned them out. I cleaned out a few of them. A couple of them have closed stores, but the parts are still there for something. It doesn't do me any good. It doesn't hurt me at all because their store's closed. I mean, you know, they'll just sit there. But as far as I know, they still have the parts. They did make 2 orders tonight, but those were new carts. See, Jeff, that's not the way it works. You're supposed to clean up the old carts. So that's why when I go to make my stuff, you're actually buying my stuff that I wanted. So organization, Kevin. Organization. Clean.
Yeah.
But that's the basement. That's basement though, right? So you probably wanted to spend lots of time down there where it's nice and much cooler than it has been outside.
It is nice and cool, yes. I'm still cleaning up from pre-Brick World messes. And I got a ton to break down and part out. So I'm still sitting on that castle from 2 years ago. I haven't touched that.
The Lion Knight's castle?
No, the one for the castle collab.
Oh, you still have, yeah. Well, I took apart the castle parts, the elements, and put it in that other castle. The landscape part I was looking at, I pulled that out the other day, and like I said, you know, that's where that tree came from. The trees were laying out there.
Yep.
I took apart a bunch of the mills plates because I was like, well, I'm not going to use these in this essence, but that one I kind of kept together. I hadn't taken it apart yet because that one's got that little pond, sunken pond that's got stuff I need to pull that out. But yeah,
pondering how to do that.
No, I just, you know, just yeah. Ha. Went right over my head.
I know that was pretty funny, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty good. But yeah, no, that one will come apart here soon. I don't have much left. I mean, because the disco is going to stay together. I might still show that off at some point, maybe this year.
Disco? What disco?
The rolling roller disco, the roaring roller disco from Rick.
Are you
Look at the
just
light.
putting words together, Reed?
Oh, yeah. It's so that one's still yeah. Well, eventually I'll still need to take a picture with the correct badge brick whenever I get those. I messaged Richard earlier tonight to ask him if he'd repaired those yet. No, I mean, I still got that lot I acquired 2-3 weeks ago. That's still sitting on the floor. I got all the small parts to sort. So, no, I mean, just like you, I got a million built sets. And I got to figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna part them out. Am I gonna bag them up? Maybe sell them? Just all that kind of stuff. Just too much stuff. Maybe I might have to build a city just to be done with it, so I have a city that can utilize some of the stuff. But,
Yeah, true. You got so much space sitting there, and you don't have much to display. You might as well start working on a city.
well, I've got multiple projects, so that's not true. I do have the Munchkin board I'm working on, and I want to build a fort. And then, of course, that stop motion took up a bunch of space. So, and I have tons of stuff to sort. I mean, that half that build table is full of bins that are, sorts. Open a bin, sort some parts, finish that bin. It's not fully sorted, and then it's rough sorted, and then I go back and open another bin and rough sort that one. So, it's just a ton of brick. Like you said, it's always getting organized, and as you build, you make more of a mess. Like when I built Pendragon Fortress, all that stuff is still a mess from before Brickworld 2. All that bins from that castle collab, all those parts are still scattered in a few bins, somewhat organized by color or by what I build, trees or landscapes. Yeah, that's how it goes. How it goes. I'm gonna have to go about 3.5 and probably call it.
Who are you calling?
No, in about 3.5 hours we'll call it. We'll call it tonight.
3.5 hours from now? That's a long stream, Reed.
11 minutes from now.
Oh, that's...
Right.
I don't know where you get hours out of that.
Oh, almost done with the laundry. Uh-oh, we lost Chopper. Where'd he go?
Chop. Indigo called. So
Yeah, I pissed him off. He left.
yeah, that too. It's too out of control.
What do you think, Kevin? Are we going to get a Deku tree with Zelda and Link?
I think we are. I really hope we are.
That's great. I'm gonna do one more purple tree.
That would be phenomenal.
I'm a little disappointed about it being the Deku tree, but I understand why. I wish it had been like a Bokoblin camp or some kind of camp with enemies. You could, maybe army build or something a little bit with some bad guys.
Yeah, but I haven't been... I mean, I love Breath of the Wild, but I'm not the biggest fan of the bad guys in Breath of the Wild. It's since, I guess, Ocarina of Time, probably. Although, even in Ocarina of Time, they started doing those really dumb-looking... what are they?
Maybe Moblins or something? I don't know. I'm just guessing.
No, it was that one fairy, but they're not fairies. Maybe they are, but the one old one that shows up a lot in the games now. And then they started doing the Moblins and stuff with Wind Waker.
Yeah,
which I love the style on that, but again, I wasn't the biggest fan of those, and they've really kind of jumped into those fully with the two newest Zelda games. So
yeah.
I'd rather have the figures for the main characters myself.
Yeah. Like you were saying earlier, though, yeah, I'm just super glad. I'll be glad to get the figures, regardless of what they come with.
Yeah.
trees. Building trees.
Yeah, figures and plant parts are what I get most excited about these days.
Yep.
Like the new Donkey Kong palm tree leaves. I really want to get my hands on them and see what they actually are like.
Yes. Yes. Those look so cool.
And I hope the ferns are on lug bulk.
Yes. For sure.
The Donkey Kong figure actually looks kind of cool. I'm not a big fan of the Mario figures, but the Donkey Kong looks... They did a pretty good job with that one.
I would like to see minifigure scale Mario figures, but I have no use for the oversized ones.
Yeah.
Tree.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm, like I said, between the Ahsoka sets, the ATT, and the gunship with the new security forces, and there are a number of Star Wars sets I want. I haven't picked up the last Ninjago modular yet, which I want. What else? Oh, the Viking set that's coming out from Target on September 1st. That I really want.
When's it coming out? September 1st?
Supposedly. I've heard rumors that it's coming out September 1st.
We still haven't seen the
Target
final
has
picture,
the
right?
weekly giveaways in October, or whatever it is. They're supposedly September 1st is supposed to show up, I thought. I could be wrong, but I thought it was September 1st.
What Target's doing Bricktober related stuff now?
Or maybe, is it Bricktober? Maybe it's October 1st.
We still haven't seen a final picture of the Viking fort, have we?
No.
Okay. Cheese Top says, will they look better than Lord of the Rings? Oh, maybe Zelda figures?
Well, so the Lord of the Rings figures that came out with the first waves and the Hobbit were phenomenal, and it seems like they've reduced the detail on Rivendell. It's pretty disappointing. Like the generic Elven figures from Rivendell don't look nearly as good as the rest of the figures do.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's pretty disappointing.
Wouldn't they have to raise the price if they were
No,
to
it's print on the torsos. The Lord of the Rings and Hobbit torsos are extremely detailed, and it looks like they are making them a little more. They're not as detailed. They're moving towards less detailed torsos, which is frustrating. Like if I pull out one of those, I don't know if I have them here or not, but I can find one of the elves. Star Wars.
Was there printing on the dress part? Or was that plain? I can't remember.
I think.
Or the
I don't
female
know.
elf.
Where'd I put them? They're all.
AFOLs last word. Where did I put them?
Yeah, exactly.
Last place you'll.
They were right here a minute ago. Dang it.
No, I think I got so many of them. I finally put them where they should go. Let me see if they're over here.
I think Zuzu's house. Let me see if they're over here. Oh no, damn it. Didn't put a leaf in between that spot. There again. That's all we got.
Night, Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie.
Darn it, I can't find them.
Oh well. Yeah, sorry, I can't find any. I know a couple places where I probably put it, but things are kind of a mess over that area yet, so I can't find them easily.
Right, I looked it up. The dress piece does have printing, but yeah, I know what you mean about it having a little less detail.
And all it has is kind of some generic chain mail to it, and that's it.
Yeah. Which I don't know. Some of the minifigures, to me personally, they go a little overboard with the detail. For some reason I don't like it when they do some of the boots. Like the shoes are too detailed.
Yeah, I don't need the shoes really, but
yeah, to me it looks weird.
They're made for walking.
But like glowing, they didn't do much with him at all.
No, they really didn't.
The new hairpiece is cool, but it costs like $10 a piece on Bricklink, so
Yeah. Maybe that'll appear in something else, even if it is a different color.
yeah, I suppose the figure's not that bad. It's just I was hoping for more.
I actually ordered the Hobbit figures. Their legs are available on Bricks and Pieces now, so I ordered a few.
Oh,
of them.
really?
Yeah, I ordered a few of those.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
to put on-
Yeah, the Hobbits. That's right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put them on my older minifigures.
They had a 4-pack of capes. And I'm not exactly sure what it comes with, but I ordered them like a month ago, so we'll see what that actually comes with when it arrives. Because for the King's Castle, the cloth pack comes with one of the big flags, the Queen's cape, and one other piece. So it wasn't a bad deal when you get all 3 of them.
I have great news. I ordered some and they arrived maybe Monday or Tuesday. You're getting 6 capes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are 5 of them short?
I think so. Some of them are short for sure.
Yeah.
I forget how many. But yeah, you're getting like the dark brown one for what is his name? Boromir or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's one of each, and there was 5 or 6, I think 6 total for about $8.
Are they all the same color?
No, each one's a different color. So yeah, you're getting the gray one for Gandalf, and
So I might be getting like 25 of those then. Because I ordered them in different colors, but that might just mean I get the same one every time.
yeah.
See, that's one thing I don't like about Lego, right? Like the Knight's Castle, where if you ordered the banners,
yep,
you got the capes. But of course, it doesn't say, hey, if you're, they need to put it all together, so people are not spending like. I spent extra $18 on stuff that I was already getting in one order.
Yeah.
Same thing with the capes too. Is like how much you paid per cape according to their website. But yeah, I would call them up and complain. I called them up and complained about the other ones. And so what the crap? Hopefully they fix that in the future.
I was a little disappointed that so many of the capes are the short ones, but I guess they're still usable. And don't some people like turn them sideways so it's almost like a pauldron or something? The short ones.
I can show off some capes for a little while.
Turn them sideways, hang them up.
Capes are good.
These are one of my legs containers.
Okay.
But in there I have capes.
Come on. So these are the more of the special capes, but I picked up like 10 of the olive gray Mandalorian, brown Mandalorian,
So
black Mandalorian.
were those available in that small pack with the Mandalorian?
Yeah, the battle pack. So I picked them up for like I think 75 cents a piece.
That's awesome.
I've been doing much better about getting capes when they're readily available.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bunch of sand blue, dark blue. You really can't tell the color by decent number of black ones. I have one dark green left, but that's because they're all on figures. I think these are the dark green spongy ones.
Okay.
Got brown, a lot of brown. Red, green, white, dark red, and then a smattering of a few. And that's hard because I never know where I'm going to use the capes.
Yeah.
But I want to pick them up so I have them when I decide I want to use them.
Now the yellow ones, that actually fits with one of the CMFs, right?
The Falcon Knight, maybe?
I think that's what he's called. Yeah. I picked up a few for it. It looked like the same color you held up.
Yeah, it might be in there.
I thought it was really weird that they used kind of a yellow orange for that knight at first, but the more like I got used to it, he's actually one of my favorites now.
Yeah.
Such a
Agreed.
different color.
Hmm.
Oh,
I don't hear any snoring dogs, Haley.
They're sleeping. They're just not passed out yet.
Okay.
They're recharging.
speaking of the devil, that's what I was doing. I was snoozing. So
Charging.
I'm gonna go ahead and end the live portion for this week, guys. Thanks for
What?
Well, we're talking to cheese on top about torsos and legs and everything.
My Falcon Knight. Yeah, just because you're falling asleep, Reed, doesn't mean we're not still talking.
Okay, you guys keep talking. Just wake me up when you guys are ready to end it.
What are those on the end with like the dark red hoods? What's
You're
the-
good, Reed. You're good, man.
Those
Ninjago?
are Ninjago torsos.
Those look cool.
And then I'm considering using the Viking torso. And
Yeah.
then dark red ones are Ninjago as well.
Uh-huh.
So
Those look really good.
I've been trying to work on factions for armies for all the factions. So
Yeah. Very cool.
All right, Reed, you're good now. You can end it.
all right. Well, I'll stop showing up armies then. No, I tried seeing if the guys were going to come on from Brickslopes, but it doesn't appear they are.
Well, I Instagram said, "How's Salt Lake?" They didn't say anything. I mean, they're like they're at least 1 hour behind. So
They said they had a pretty busy day. So
Whatever. They always want to see us at our shows.
they go to shows.
yeah, I was hoping so too. Just trying to jump in. And say hello.
Well, maybe they'll show up around. Show tomorrow.
It's hard. It's hard. I mean, and then of course, I didn't have my on the scene reporters at Chicago too, so it kind of.
Yeah. Hopefully they're enjoying the show. That's the important thing.
It should be.
Enjoy.
Well, everybody have a great night. We'll see you guys everybody next week. And next week, I think, don't we have D&D next week?
We do.
So it should be fun and entertaining. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe Pronterro
You're not going to get lucky while I'm DMing Reed.
Pronterro will finally get lucky and take out Ice Ronin. So we'll have a player killing a player, which would be good. You know.
No more Leroy Jenkins for you guys.
Yeah. 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 Our Leroy Jenkins thought everybody was going to turn into zombies, I guess.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. But definitely changed the course of the adventure.
You gotta liven it up every once in a while.
I was okay with it. I'd rather him play in character than changing from everyone else's thinks they know what's going on.
That's okay. I mean, you know, I played into character too. I stepped between somebody with.
Oh, you tried to convince him when you're in the middle of raging, when you have no clue what's going outside other than what's putting the end of your axe. So
Just pull a Sheldon. I'm a rogue knight.
But he had other people around him that were trying to say the same thing, but
no one said anything.
I heard it.
No one said anything to him. No one said anything to the elves. You guys are all floored and didn't say a thing.
Oh.
So,
Well, yeah, I guess we were dumbfounded that, but then again, we shouldn't be surprised because we've ruined like almost 50% of our campaign, so it shouldn't be anything that should be.
The surviving elf didn't hear a single one of you say anything against it. So,
Wow.
why would he think or she think anything other than that was the plan all along?
What, to kill the elves?
Apparently.
Because I stepped so my good nature stepping between one of my own party members and the other elf. And I guess elves aren't intelligent creatures, I guess. They can't tell, you know. Self-sacrifice, I guess. Oh well.
You didn't sacrifice anything. You're a berserker barbarian. You can take a turtle, you think.
Well, the turtle was about a half a heartbeat from being down a boatload of hit points.
You don't have to convince me of it. You have to convince him of it.
Shatterspike would have just destroyed his shell, and I don't know what he would have been then. A turtle without his shell, I don't know what he is.
Did you say cheddar spike?
Shatterspike, not Shatterspike.
Oh, cool.
We only have one character that has cheesy references.
Well, we'll see. Everybody tune in next week, and then we'll go right into the D&D where all bets are off. Nothing ever happens the way it's supposed to, and yes, players die and everything else. You just never know.
Yep. Good night, all.
Let's see. Okay, I don't need the critical bricks week ending. I need the regular one.